whatever you do will be held against you in YouTube court.
I guess I won't read all my
Starts
stats
robbing dick.
how they are.
We can
Notice
we
how
can
he
do that.
said, whatever you do, not whatever you say. Alex is learning.
Yeah.
Not well, because I do.
That reminds me of the time when I went to see that Friday the 13th, and then just before it started, someone just yelled in the cinema, "Stop touching my penis!"
All right, we're going Damn Fear.
How original there.
Yeah, discount vampire, I know.
How do I do QR?
Listen, he's been wanting to do this character for a minute.
And you guys keep switching it up and everything, and I'm sticking to the original. I've even got the laugh.
We've been switching up.
Ah!
Sorry,
What now?
the opinion of my character that was a year ago for the most part. Felt that way. It's like that. My opinion may have changed a little bit over time. That's what I want to play.
Nothing has changed for me.
Are you going to do that the entire time?
The entire time.
Oh Lord.
There will be no missteps in my language. This will never get annoying.
I just won't be able to take the character serious ever.
I am very serious. I am going to
Which is
be.
nothing new for one of Alex's characters.
I am
Let's
going
be
to
real
be.
here.
He just died. No one knows how.
It's so weird.
It keeps happening. I don't know.
We just took him out.
Alex is just lucky that damn fears don't get sunlight sensitivity.
It's true. I was gonna say they're gonna leave me out in the. They're gonna take me outside and then just lock the door and be like, "I'm burning."
Welcome to space,
Wait.
motherfucker. Let me introduce you to the entire sun.
Just has anybody seen the movie Annabelle?
Yep.
Nah. That's
Like
the one
that.
about the doll, right?
No. Oh, sorry, not Annabelle. The little vampire girl one.
Oh, the little ballerina vampire?
Yes.
Not yet.
I know what you're talking about. Don't remember
Go
what
on.
it's called.
It looks
Hold
like
on,
it's fun.
let me double check. Okay, it wasn't Annabelle. It was not anagram.
You know what I really love? If I had this ancestral legacy, so I could be a half elf and then turn into this thing.
Abigail. That's what it was.
Abigail.
Yes.
Hey.
Has anybody but me seen it?
Right, Caleb?
Huh?
So I can have like a +4 to anything.
Damn, just me. Fuck.
A +4? What do you mean?
Ancestral legacy. It says if I'm another race that turned into this lineage, I could keep all the following elements. So if I was a half elf before and then became a damn fear, be like, yeah, just like +2 to charisma and then just like 2 more stats wherever you want. Yeah, you get all this good shit. And no, I'll stick with it. I'm a bat human.
Homo chiropteran.
If that's not the fucking big bad guy's name.
You know what we should watch for a Nicolas Cage movie? Vampire's Kiss.
Haven't even heard of that one.
It's him, and he's like a corporate guy, and then he starts going crazy and believes he was bit by a bat and saying he thinks he's a vampire.
That sounds like a movie that,
Nicolas Cage would do.
well, I was going to say that Alex would do.
Nicolas Cage needs every penny he can get. He would do that movie. We learned this before. He's broke. And everybody knows him.
He can't keep asking Francis Ford Coppola for money, even though it's his uncle.
No need to breathe. That one's going to be helpful in space.
Definitely. Absolutely.
He would have had money if he would have said yes to that cameo on Deadpool.
Wait, who?
What?
Who?
What?
Me.
Me.
Didn't
You
he
would
have
have
a
money.
cameo in Flash movie or something?
Oh, Deadpool is DC. I forgot.
Deadpool's Marvel.
So Nicolas
Marvel or
Cage did
DC?
show up in the Flash movie, but nobody saw the Flash movie, so like.
Oh,
it
as
doesn't count.
Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant has him as Ghost Rider?
Yeah,
Oh, that would have been cool.
That
would
would've
have
been
money
dope.
then.
Yeah, but all that money's fucking
Nicolas
gone
Cage
already.
needs money.
Kelly,
Yeah,
be,
where the fuck?
Kelly, be a monster with me. Be a hex blood.
Oh, heck.
Well, I
blood.
thought a character like some sort of aquatic character like an air ganassi would be good because they don't need to breathe
You could be a witch.
air.
Witch.
Yeah, but we're in space.
I can weigh the same as a duck.
I'm gonna make.
So Kelly is trying to figure out what she even wants to play.
Damn.
She's not sure.
She had a whole year.
You've had
To be fair,
She's tried a few things.
I can only do one campaign at a time. I cannot become emotionally invested in more than one character at a time.
I just love.
it sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, it does.
I 100%.
I'm emotionally attached to every character and even NPCs in all my sessions.
Yes,
My
I love
favorite
that for
one
you.
was
It sounds exhausting.
I've
It is.
gone warlock. This is my favorite one. I've gone warlock, and I'm gonna cast a spell. Where the fuck are all my spells?
God, I was so
well-
fucking mad.
Will is rolling, guys. Will is rolling.
That was my favorite, hands down.
Well, no, let me watch this disaster in the making.
I'm gonna give you some
Oh,
stats
this
on
is-
Will.
Oh
Here's
yeah,
the
baby,
stats on-
let's go.
Absolute disaster.
What the hell is
This
your
is-
name?
Stats on. Go.
Let's fucking go.
Is your name Winglings? What is that?
Oh, that's
Don't
good.
worry about it.
Started strong.
Nice.
Started very strong.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Nice.
Yay!
You get to re-roll one of them. Remember that,
Oh no!
Yeah, one stat line you get to reroll, but
bro.
Oh no!
Bro,
Well,
you're
just say
gonna,
you're confused. Well, just say you're.
bro, you're
Just say
gonna
you
be,
lost internet connection and redo it.
you're gonna be Todd 0.5.
I think you should get a reroll on this. This
False.
is horrible.
No, keep it.
like I said, he will get to reroll one stat.
Keep the
But
5.
like,
Keep the 5. Do it.
put it in intelligence.
Be a fucking man. Be a fucking man. Keep the 5.
man, keep
Yeah, man.
No, this is a long session. I wouldn't keep that 5. I would not.
put that one in straight.
Be a straight noodler. Put that in strength.
Remember, you could
Don't be a
reroll.
coward.
Just add a
I
group
don't know
and
how to
roll-
get rid
reroll
of
new
one of the.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
okay,
well,
reroll
just-
one.
Add a group.
Yeah, and then just roll.
Yeah,
one,
add a group
roll
and then reroll
one-
once.
Roll one time.
Roll-
Keep the 5.
There we go.
Ah.
Okay, you can replace any one of those lines with the new one.
Replace the 16.
Not
Be a
bad.
man.
Do the 16.
Be a man.
So then you got to manually choose it later on, or like just manually add a bonus or something. So like, just add, what is that? Add 8 strength, or no? We'll add 8 to whatever stat you're gonna do.
Yeah, just go up there and just manually type 16, 13, 9, 8, 13, 12.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, just,
No, be a man. Get rid of the 16.
I
Get
thought,
the
I thought
13.
he could do them from the drop-down menus.
But he would have to keep the full set.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I would have to just slap him in up here. So, let's see. I wrote some shit down here, so I'm gonna just, fuck. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Okay,
Now, I, on the other hand, cannot come up with a name. I need some suggestions, guys.
What type of
Tell
character
me
are
the
you gonna be?
personality.
I made a bard.
What race?
Human.
Ambrosius Thundercock.
Name
That's
him,
close to a good rate.
Name
That's pretty prime contender if you ask me.
name him Albie the Racist Bar.
What'd you say?
Name him Albie the Racist Bar.
Albie?
Albie.
the racist bard.
Look, my parents hated me. I'm not actually racist, I swear. Except when it comes to those fucking elves.
No, the last name's simply the racist. Like, it just it. Did you say the racist? Yeah, that's my last name.
I'm really close to making my guy's name Dread Zeppelin.
He's like, yeah, that's my last name. Can you stand 10 feet away from me, please?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Dread Zeppelin's pretty good. Alright, I'm okay with that.
But I really like the name Chain, so I'm trying to choose.
Your name's Alice.
Alice
Chain.
Zeppelin.
No, Alice Chains.
Ah.
Alice and Chains. Get it?
So the other one's
Okay.
Or you could be Nicholas.
Wow, I really shouldn't have rolled
Chain and
that
Alice,
at all.
or Chains of Alice.
It's too bad Kelly's not going barbarian, so she can't be Nicholas Rage.
Oh, Kelly, the options.
Yeah, then she has to do Nicolas Cage.
Nicholas Rage. You have to talk 0% of the time, like the one time that guy was in the movie.
Yeah, just be for what was it, Willy's Wonderland?
That's
He
it,
doesn't
that's
say a
it.
goddamn
You just never
thing
talk.
the whole time.
Not a single word.
No.
Not a thing.
Kelly, you still here? Silence. Yep,
Yeah,
she's still here.
Still here? You
No.
don't hear me?
No. Like, we ask you if you're still here, but it's silence, and then it's like, yeah, she's here. Because you don't
Oh,
talk.
I know, dude. Alex, I got nothing. You could be Nikolai Loback. You could be Nickelback.
No.
That's another strong contender. I'm sorry. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Chain
And with Nikolai, like, that's a good Russian name.
Chain
Yeah.
Halen.
What?
Mm.
Chain Halen? That's fucking gay.
His name Cannibal. Last name Corpse.
Carl Nabel.
God, I really shouldn't have rolled for those fucking stats.
I think we're all rolling. I mean, it just seems to be the.
I didn't roll, but I feel like I should now since everybody did it.
I'm gonna do it.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Good.
Okay,
You know what,
I'm
fuck
gonna
it,
roll
you know
my life.
I'll do them too. Fuck it. I'll be sad though, but I'll do it.
Well, Connor's rolling for stats now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hold on, I got.
Here we go. Oh boy.
Can I come on, Bob?
All right.
Are you feeling lucky, punk?
Nah, bro.
That's a rolling rawhide.
Ooh,
Roll.
another good name for a bard, Philomena Kunk.
I got a song about the pharaohs.
It's hard to believe I'm in the oldest city in the world because I'm not.
There's a book I got my mom about. It's like books. It's like books are fascinating. You're reading one right now. They have lots of words. All right, let's go.
At work, I have a
You know
book
what, you brought
behind
me
my
there.
desk that says "How to Teach Your Cat About Gun Safety."
Hey.
Yes! It's about
Yep.
time they
These are
learn.
pretty okay. 12.
How about just name your bar the bar formerly known as
Dude.
French? Got a 9.
16.
I don't want to roll my stats. I'm seeing all these shit.
Okay,
Those
I got
aren't shit.
9.
Look,
Huh?
that was actually not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna
That's
reset.
actually-
I'm gonna reset
I
my
rolled
group here.
ass.
All right, so go to another line and then roll one more time, dude.
I'm sitting
Yeah,
with
add a
full
group
whopped
in the
ass
top
11
left.
hit points.
Here, add group.
Yeah, that.
And roll.
And you get to roll one more time.
Oh
Oh man,
yeah.
that's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
You got all positives. You're the highest grouping yet.
Bro, let's just throw fucking Will into space and eat his fucking stats too.
Okay.
Dang.
Well,
That's a good one.
here I go. I already roll for stats. God damn
All
it.
right. Let's see you, Steven.
Okay, here I go. Oh god.
Great start.
Decent. Bro, this is what you get for buying dice on D&D Beyond.
Ah, they were free.
Oh, wow.
He's the one with the 18. He is the prophecy.
Okay, so I could add a group and let's re-roll it. That's 7.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's good.
Okay, so 18 here. 11 here.
Kelly, you're up.
14.
No.
Fun.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Dex.
Shut the fuck up! He's counting!
Peer pressure.
I'm missing a number here. I'm missing 4 now. Wisdom 12, Charisma 11. Well, that's just pretty good.
I might go Dread Zeppelin, because that's fucking dope.
That was great.
No, he should be Nikolai back.
You should be him.
No, I'm Lieutenant Columbo.
That's right, you are.
A hero among men.
Hold on, did my stats even change from the last one? Oh yeah, my stats were 217, so that's fine.
Hot damn. Those are good skills. Where be my warlock
Okay.
class?
I'm trying to decide between barbarian or warlock.
I'm going warlock.
Are you sure about the warlock part? Because remember, there's
I know!
spells.
I know.
Wait, I thought you were interested in a spellcaster. Why don't you go sorcerer?
That's not a bad choice.
Sorcerers
aren't bad,
are just
goblins are
wizards.
bad.
But highly specific.
Autism
you don't have
wizards,
as much.
if you will.
You don't have as much spell management as a wizard, so it's really good to just if you want to go caster for like your first caster, that would be a good one to dip your toes in.
Specify
Just
on
make sure to
flapping ass.
Just make sure whatever stat you want to be your casting stat to be your highest. Like try and get that to a 20 ASAP.
ASMR.
Hey guys, I want to introduce to you to this new screen.
The fuck was that?
Am I some
The
bugs?
fuck? The fuck was that?
I don't know. Ron, you okay over there? Did you have a stroke?
I did.
You back?
A stroke of genius.
But you're back, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
from outer space.
I'm back from outer space.
I just want to...
That sad look on your face.
Should have changed that stupid line. I should have thrown away the key. If I'd have known for just 1 second that bard was gonna be back to bother me.
Oh,
Now go on, go. Walk out the door.
Dread Zepplin's
Don't
coming to
turn
kick some
around.
ass and take some fucking names. He's gonna forget all those names he took because he's a dumbass.
Fucking hoe.
There we go, you saved it.
All right, where's my bitch ass Hexblade Warlock? What
At
book?
what level are we? Level 3?
1,
Level 1? Oh, okay.
right?
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 And
Right?
Caleb, level
you know what? I will be a kind and generous god and let you guys start at level 3.
Bro, this breaks my
Oh.
character. Done.
You dig now have to think.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I also have to think now, David.
My character comes online at level 3. I've thought this whole fucking character out all the way to the end.
Another question. Are we going to use the new source rulebooks when it comes out?
We'll wait until all of those source books come out. But probably, unless you guys have concerns.
No, I actually want to try it, to be honest.
Okay, Caleb, send me that, I don't know, your homebrew build so I can just put it through.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to post a link to the campaign.
Ah, you bet.
So that you guys can just join as character. Fuck.
It's actually there. No, it's actually, you already posted it. They just have to scroll up.
Oh, okay.
Bro, what book is Hexblade Warlock in?
Wait. So dang it. How do I?
So hold up. I'll find it again. I'll let you guys know where it is. You just have to scroll up on it. Hold up.
But I'm doing it off my computer, and then that's on my phone. Oh.
Hold on. I've got it. I'll just post it in chat.
Okay. Because you had a pin, so view pin messages.
Found it. Oh, baby.
Nice. I'm going Bard, and I already have a +8 in my Deception.
I'm going
Yeah.
Warlock
Yeah.
Bard, so we're dipping the same toes in the big old
I posted
pool
it
of
on
fun.
Facebook again.
That doesn't help Ron.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
no.
on Discord. Hold up.
I
No, you
know.
put it on Discord.
I'm posting it on Discord right now.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Thanks.
So that's where you guys will join with your characters.
Also, at level 3, I can now spider climb for free with my feet. I could just do the
What if-
vampire thing and walk up walls.
I wonder if Halfling was a good choice for my character.
What?
I don't know, was it?
Did you say halfling rogue?
No, Halfling wizard. Yeah, I'll keep it. Screw it.
I'm doing halfling sorcerer.
Hell yeah, little power!
She's committed.
Little people power for the win.
Okay, little people, just going to refuse. Fusion.
I'm getting so much fucking shenanigans.
3-level sorcerer, 3-level wizard, all in one.
Okay. Sorcerer skill. Skill. And
Just so you guys know, I'm
persuasion.
going like pure support build.
Oh, this is gonna be
Or-
amazing.
Nice.
Are you taking silvery?
You
barbs,
are
by
such a
any chance?
great supporter, Ron.
Thank you. And of course, I'm taking silvery barbs. Why would I?
Because I picked it.
Obviously.
Because I picked it also, so I'm just gonna remove it then.
I'm going.
Yeah, I'll just forward you guys to level 3. It's not gonna mess with anything really. It just means you guys are a little more durable.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna try to. I'm gonna try to keep up what Kite used to do and try to gang bust this.
Oh, you poor thing.
It's my turn. Oh no, you poor thing.
Oh no.
You're cute.
I can try, damn it. I can try.
Try you shall.
Try, I will. If it's not worth trying, it's not worth doing.
Okay, so it's giving me in D&D Beyond. It's giving me core rules options and expanded rules options. Should I just stick with core rules?
What was the options?
For core rules, it has Draconic Bloodline or Wild Magic, but it has options for expanded rules, which is Divine Soul, Shadow Magic, and Storm Sorcery.
I think those are parts of a book or something.
So you can go with either one that you find interesting. But I will tell you, if we do transition to the 2024 rules when they come out, Dragon Sorcerers get some baller shit.
Shit.
Don't tell him what you should do. Just fucking.
Listen,
Follow
I
your
took
heart.
your advice. Alex, I took your advice before Curse of Strahd when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play.
And you had a lot of fun.
Oh, a paladin would be a really fun one for you. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's a good point. Be a fun idea.
And it went great, didn't it?
It
Do
did.
we have any healers in the group?
I am a paladin, but I'm more of a shooting paladin.
Shooting paladin.
I'm also gonna take healing spells out as like my early ones, like cure wounds and stuff.
Well, you guys also have lay on hands, but that's not really a whole lot of.
It'll be 15 hit points at that point for him, level 3.
Yeah. We don't have a cleric.
No, you do not.
Don't turn back.
I don't know. My character's already built.
Okay,
I can't.
good.
I'm already invested. It's too late.
Yep. But it's just the spell list that I'm picking.
So I have a question.
Hmm.
So because I bite with my teeth, I can have a shield in one hand and have a free hand, right? Right?
Wait, what?
Because the shield.
I get a shield, a free hand because I bite, right?
Yeah.
Bet. Thank you.
Now, you can only benefit from the AC of one shield at a time.
I know that.
Now, I have a question. Do I start off with a gun?
Yes, a pistol.
Pistol? Okay.
This is gonna be fun. Oh, fuck are my spells?
Okay, so we've all rolled for stats. I've got my notes mostly in order. Do you guys want to cover some of the expectations, some of the things you can expect to see in the campaign, and plot and plan for in the private chat that I already know exists? I
What?
just don't have access
No.
to.
No, we don't have that.
You're lying. I've seen pictures of it.
Wait. Okay,
Wait,
who's
who
the
is this
snitch here?
snitch?
Who's the snitch? My fingers point to Will.
Why do you always point at me? Fuck you.
So I'm taking the cantrip Booming Fang.
Booming Frank, yep.
But am I wrong?
Yes.
So anyway,
You know what? I think
anyway,
you're wrong.
It's Steve.
anyway,
What? Never.
I blame you, Steven.
Steven's too brown to snitch.
Yeah.
That's all
Snitches
they
get
do.
stitches, man.
Tell me where the lie is.
So anyway, what you guys can expect to see from the campaign, the first half of this campaign is going to be kind of on the wheels, on the rails segment,
Mm-hmm.
that, you guys can expect to see some easily hateable bad guys. Most of your enemies are going to be humanoids, so Will, you were going to go Ranger, you might want to take humanoid as one of your options.
Okay.
If any of the rest of you have some form of tactical racism in mind, that is an option that you should take. A lot of the enemies I'm planning are going to be humanoids. Some of them won't be.
Not all humans are bad. They don't always go spoiled.
Some other things is you're not going to get your own Spelljammer until the end of the campaign, but I am going to give you guys money and resources to spend on it at the end of the campaign as well. So, if there's at any point you guys want to go shopping for magical items while you're in town, go for it. Pool your resources and do that. I have whole tables prepared for that.
Money, money, money,
money. You guys are going to start out in the town of Roxbury, and you are all going to start in jail. So the quick, easy, and dirty starter is players are going to find themselves inside a jail, inside of Roxbury, a town in the Burporian League. There's a large population from all walks of life, and there's a lot more liberal and accepting of anyone who follows their laws, usually. The town is beginning a preparation for a festival to celebrate a year of overwhelming success in farming and shipping, and the guards are mostly focused on making sure the riffraff doesn't spoil any of the festivities. To this end, they're rounding up any vagrants, drunks, and weirdos and throwing them in jail underneath the town hall temporarily. This would kind of be what Connor's character is doing at the beginning of the campaign, rounding people up and throwing them in jail, just to keep, the homeless, the riffraff, and the adventurers off the street. As for the rest of you, what kind of background do you want to be running?
I'm trying to pick that
Who
right
wants to start?
I chose charlatan.
Okay. That's fun.
Yep. And probably got thrown in jail due to identity theft.
Identity theft.
My background is wall space.
Not a joke, Jen.
I know, but it's funny.
Meaning that I grew up in space, but the reason why I'm in jail is because I was looking for a legendary time book, which I found, but got busted getting it.
Caleb knows about my character.
You have to explain it to the rest of us.
No, it doesn't.
God damn it.
No, no. I don't have to explain why I arrested y'all.
I don't need to explain shit to you guys.
That is true. But that is well, you guys knew about my character a long time ago, so.
So,
You're bugged.
well, Stephen, let's start with you then.
I'm
Let
shy.
me. Oh damn it! I can't share my screen from this. So you want to be from Wild Space?
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up a map of Wild Space and list off some factions you could be from. Some of the factions in the local Wild Space are the Brick Boot Clan, the Five Fingers, the Welsh, the Tashimura Mining Company, and the Silent Dozers.
I feel like
Yes,
I feel like
the
that's
Welsh.
it. I feel like
Silent
that's it.
Dozer?
Silent Dozers.
Right,
I want
Connor?
nothing to do with the Tashimura Mining Company.
You know what? I think you should be with the Rock Boots.
Brick Boots.
For rock and stone.
Do any of them have any
Fucking stone.
skills?
Sorry, what was that?
Do each one have a specific background, or just...
Yeah, they all have specific backgrounds. Like, for example, the Brick Boot Clan are actually migrants to the Shattered Reef, and it's mostly a clan of dwarves and humans that have joined the dwarf clans, and they're kind of taking over the reef, looking to make a home for the rock boots and the brick boots out there in the reefs. They're kind of money-grubbing bastards.
Okay, cool.
Like, they're mostly concerned with turning a profit.
How about the Five Fingers?
The Five Fingers are kind of like a small-time gang that went big-time. It's essentially 5 or 6 smaller gangs wearing a trench coat. And their kind of deal is that they're looking to extort people, take money, and craft spelljammers to extend their influence throughout the Shattered Reef environment.
Okay.
The Welsh are Welsh.
Okay, so I definitely want to be that.
No one knows what they say.
No one can understand them, and they're very good at fighting things.
Bless.
The Tashimura Mining Company
No
are
one
also
cares
humans. And no one cares about them or their weird fucking language.
Because fuck them, that's why.
The Tashimura Mining Company they're from outside of this solar system, and they kind of have a small contingent of people here who are mining the Shattered Reef and Violne for resources like old spelljammers and lost technology. These guys are the second most technologically advanced faction in the game, and they're kind of like a mega corporation.
I got two choices: the Five Fingers and those guys. You know what?
Death punch.
What's their company
I'll go for-
name?
I'll go for the Five Fingers.
Okay, so you're a former ganger, basically.
Hmm. That's why I got caught stealing.
Gotcha.
Former gang.
All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
So, do I gotta choose one of those factions?
You don't have to choose one of those factions. Those are just the factions from the Shattered Reef. The Shattered Reef is kind of a debris field that surrounds the planet. It's where most of the campaign will take place. Think of it as your hub world. You can be from the planet proper, or from extraplanar. Like, you could have wound up here by just walking through a random portal somehow. But it just depends on how you want to run your charlatan here. Do you want to be kind of like a grifter, going nation to nation, trying to sell snake oil? Do you want to be like a gambler?
A space salesman, a snake oil salesman.
Look, those snakes don't give up that oil easy.
Yeah.
And it's space oil.
And work. Yeah.
It's good for the
Space
joints.
snake, space oil.
I like to believe that I could be extraplanar, that I'm always just going everywhere pretending to be a diplomat to a place that doesn't exist.
All right.
That's great.
And you wound up in jail for identity theft.
That's about
Yeah.
right. For a bar. That's about right.
That sounds about right.
I was
Love
caught
it.
using disguise self and putting on a really good show that made the entire party convinced that I was said person for the entire party until the person came home and realized that they weren't throwing a party. Someone else was, pretended to be them.
I see.
They're like, who are all these people? Why am I standing in the middle of my own house when I just walked in the door?
Why am I standing in the middle of my own house?
I always knew the skinwalkers would come.
Love it, love it, love it.
And that your character is Casey Finley or Casper Finley.
Casper Finley.
Friendly ghost. Friendly ghost in the shell.
I'm just a shell of a man.
Aww.
I don't know my true identity.
In the man.
Shell of a man. Shell of a man. Shell of a sailor.
Now I gotta pick all my
Okay.
bard spells.
Get it together. Bard smells. I thought we were starting off at level 1.
You weren't
Three,
listening.
I wasn't.
Oh,
I was busy reading and doing other things.
We're level 3 now.
You guys are starting at level 3 now. I'm gonna give you a fighting chance.
We've done
More
so much
fucking
adventuring.
choices.
I went from
God
9
damn
HP
it.
to 21.
How
I'll
much?
take it.
26.
I think Caleb didn't like that I was starting with 11 whole hit points.
That was more hit points than I had.
Oh,
Be thankful
Jesus.
for those two.
Yeah, I didn't want a stray shot to insta give somebody.
Just instantly
Lieutenant
annihilate a
DeLumbo.
whole party member.
Yes.
So, Lieutenant DeLumbo, you are the local sheriff of the Burporian Leagues, Rotbury.
Yeah.
Lumbo.
Delumbo. So, some people you should write down. These are people you would know well.
Okay.
Obviously, Mrs. Delumbo.
This is the
Your wife or your mother?
This is my wife.
Okay. Listen, if you're
What race is Mrs. Delumbo?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
There's also
Mr. Delumbo. Mrs. Delumbo.
There's also the mayor's assistant, Evandira Hollowit.
Cute.
Evan.
Maybe different.
What was that name?
Here, I'll just DM you the name.
Yeah, just give me the name.
Damn it.
I'll just DM my man the name. Oh, what's the mayor's name? Where is the mayor's name?
Trump.
Trump.
No, it's not Trump. That's a different character.
Because there's Bo Jiden. Bo
Oh, don't worry. I have a story for that.
Bo Jiden's out of the election.
I was looking at it. I just realized when I said that I was going full support build, I have 0 damaging spells and I have a +4 to my rapier attacks. So you guys better be pulling the way.
Good choices you've made.
I can pull an amount of weight.
Yeah, get out of the way. You're dead weight.
I did take hold person
Ooh, that's a good one.
and also
Okay.
invisibility.
This name you'll probably recognize, Connor. There's also Gallagher Rockboot, the mayor of Roxbury.
Can that be the guy that I was pretending to be?
Yes, you can absolutely have pretended to be Gallagher Rockboot. I am 100% on board with that.
Yeah, that's why I'm in jail. Why? I was pretending to be the mayor.
I've been getting
Very Bard thing to do.
been getting with the mayor's wife for the past 2 weeks.
Bless.
The mayor's husband.
Oh.
Even.
Fine turn
Better.
of events. Oh, you've been getting with Delumbo's wife. Oh shit.
So, you'd asked me before if there was like a local war that could have happened
Yeah.
that you would have had memories of. So you might want to write this one down.
Okay.
But I'll send you the name.
All right.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
There was a border conflict with Gronlia over the town of Overleenley, and they ended up basically stealing a whole county from your guys' country. And that was probably the last border conflict you guys were involved in, and it was probably about 20 years ago.
What did they do? Like just pick up a whole county and move it?
Yeah, they expanded their border.
They expanded the border, they sent a whole bunch of bear riders in, and an armored division, and kind of just like stole a town.
It's called level the playing field. By leveling your enemies.
You see,
Literally
1,000
leveling it.
years ago, Grand Leo was once a part of our nation.
And slowly but surely, the Aurelian cult has expanded.
Who was Shirley?
Did I know that?
Yeah, actually. That's like modern politics.
Boo.
Okay, so who wants to go next? We've got Ellerina, we've got Casper, we've got Columbo. I know what I'm going to do for Will's character.
I'm going
Yeah.
last.
Will already knows.
I'm going last.
You're going ass? What?
Yeah,
To mouth?
sometimes.
All right, so we're going with Kelly then, I suppose. Kelly, it's time to make decisions.
Kelly, it's time to
I'm
tell us your
making
board.
decisions.
Pimp decision time.
They don't have to be good ones, mind you.
I want them to be good ones though. I've been reading and trying to do a good job, so we'll fucking see. I almost went on Reddit and then immediately shut
Oh
down.
my god.
What? What's
Shut
wrong?
that! Just shut
You
that
should
shit
know
down.
by now. You hang out with us.
My phone in the trash. Like,
Well, Reddit's not a bad place. Just don't get character builds from there.
it's a bad place.
That's so funny. You know us.
I don't even go on Reddit. But
Okay,
hey,
so
Hey, hold on, Ron. How's Justice for Dean doing?
0.
Justice for Dean!
Nobody believes in him.
Nobody believed in him.
Fuck's sakes.
Aww. Poor Bubba.
You can't win them all.
This is Alfalfa. She is a Lightfoot halfling sorcerer. She's from what did you say? The true planet or the original planet?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Kelly's
So-
like,
so-
I've been listening.
I'm
I've been
starting out
reading."
strong, guys.
so
So fucking strong.
Different game.
the
Kelly.
main planet is Violne, and that's where you guys are going to be starting.
Fucking familiar.
There may or may not
And
be
then
reason.
the kind of hub world you guys are going to be dealing with is a shattered moon that orbits the planet.
Gorgeous.
So, where do you want to be from? We'll start with that. Do you want to be from the planet itself?
Yes. Like it was originally from like a small village. I don't know how far into the future, how long has Villainy been drowned.
10,000 years.
Gorgeous.
It's been a drowned world for 10,000 years.
Gorgeous. Water world. Love it. Yeah, just like a small, I don't know, wherever a small village would be.
There are a lot of small villages. What kind of culture do you want to be from?
She has the hermit background, so I figured like a small, like a halfling village, mostly like agricultural type thing, and then
Very Shire.
yeah, well, Shire was thinking more of like Willow.
So if you wanted to be from the Burporlian League, it's kind of like a collection of city-states that all banded together for protection.
What?
There is a large forest and mountain range to the southwest, and there's a village in it called Brestaruff.
What?
Brestaruff. Brastorrough.
That sounded like something else.
Yeah,
Sounded very
Suggestive.
suggestive. Look, I did not make these names. The generator made these names.
I'll be from the Breast Village.
With me from the Brest Village,
Yeah.
Booberton.
from Boobertown. It's a nudist colony. It's a nudist. Hold on. Let me just go in. Let me just go into my notes
Writing
and
the
make
lore.
brass the rough. We're gonna rewrite some lore here.
The mountains are more round than they are pointed.
Booberton, the
Yeah, I'm
nudist
just from
colony.
Base. Made my shit nice and simple.
My God. So, how does disguise self work in a nudist colony?
Oh, you just look like someone else. Right?
Yeah. Get a bigger dick.
So I'm wearing a piece. Is what you're saying?
I'd say you're armed, but it's a little further south than that.
Hey.
You get the third arm. You get the kickstand.
Exactly.
Okay, I have now gone in and edited the backstory for Brass to Rough, and it is now a nudist colony.
Can we visit? No. Hold
Yeah.
on. Are we gonna visit?
I mean, as long as Caleb doesn't blow it up or something. But like it is everyone's hometown.
Arena would
So
definitely.
you come from the Breasty village.
Are you gonna
What's
have,
your backstory?
Are you gonna-
What are you doing?
Are you gonna have minis?
I can make minis.
Oh my God! Don't no.
You can always make minis. Left village to learn more about like to expand her abilities. And find out what's amongst the stars, I guess.
Titiopolis.
Yeah.
So what I'm reading into here is you got kicked out of Titty Village for just being
For reading.
to you, and you went to
She wore
you went to
she wore nipple
You went-
stuffs, the nipple stickers.
you went to Roxbury looking for new employment, new adventures, new things to do in life because you got kicked out of Brass to Rough and got arrested for public indecency.
Listen, I just wanted to wear pants,
She tried to learn about
The only
this.
pants.
but only pants.
Let's start.
Listen, we do not dishonor the great city.
Amen.
Did you say the Great Titty?
Yeah.
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 It nourishes us.
You have like there's one
milk of
there's
life.
one voluptuous boob in the whole city. The great
the legendary super boob in that village.
the great natural.
Listen, it's perfectly natural for them to be different sizes.
Oh, God, that's not good.
The gazongas.
Oh, we have gone way into the weeds here.
Dude, you just built the
How-
mean village.
How come you always walk leaning towards the right?
The holy half of us.
The goddess that they worship is the one boob chick from fucking Kung Pao.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Or it could be the three boob from Total Recall.
Wasn't there a three boobed in Futurama?
I mean, yeah.
What was it in Futurama?
Wow.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't remember what it was. Okay, I got a
Okay,
question.
never-
So if we go to Booberama and so like do the
Boobopolis.
do the guards just have nipple piercings and like that's their AC?
No, they've got breastplate.
Hey!
Oh.
That makes you not a nudist, you bitch.
Yeah, but what if
Look, armor
your
is armor.
breastplate is literal breastplate?
I know.
It's plate armor with big breasts on it.
So it's made to be like nudist armor.
And like
Wait.
that's all they're wearing.
What if it's like the rest of it's plate, but then the boobs hang out? Like it's got like the cutout parts just so the boobs.
Just the worst plate armor in existence.
yeah. So the boobs still hang out.
Okay.
This strategy dependent on how low your titties hang.
That's
Okay.
That's extra constitution.
Neapopolis.
Boobopoly.
Okay. We're gonna move on from Neapopolis.
Nope.
We're gonna move on from
That's a fucking
Neapopolis.
bad idea.
I'm gonna put down in one of my like feverish feeds that I have that I need to go to Boobopolis. That I need to go to Boobopolis for no reason.
Particular reason.
Out of the land. Where the titties.
All right. So
Bro,
So
I
we've
built a
got
grunt
Wingdings,
civilization.
we've got Alarina, we've got Casper Finley, we've got Lieutenant DeLumbo, we've got Alfalfa the nudist.
Alfalfa.
Alfalfa.
Wow.
Yeah. Or Alfie.
You're gonna be doing that a lot.
It's just gonna keep getting shorter. You're just gonna be called Alf.
Well, I'm just thinking,
Eventually, just hey,
well, I just always remember how when like he walks up and everyone says saying like alfalfa, 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 alfalfa.
oh Kelly, have you rolled for your stats yet?
Do it.
I just did point by.
No.
Okay,
No.
that's fine.
Look, rolling for stats is intimidating when someone like me rolls so shit.
Is it live?
It's
All
not
of
live.
my stats are either plus
do it
1
live.
or minus 1, except for Dex.
Oh, we
See,
lost
you-
Caleb.
You guys did roll so much from the session, he just left.
Sorry about that. I am sitting at my computer clicking notes, and I clicked over to Discord and clicked over to the video chat to see if anybody was sharing stats by habit, and that disconnected me because I'm not on my PC, I'm on my phone. So, last up is Alex's character. Alex, what the fuck are you?
I'm Dread Zeppelin, baby.
What a question.
What the hell are you?
I'm assuming that's with 2 Ds.
That's with 3 Ds. I've been to a fun place. Triple D.
Alright, Dread Zeppelin. What the hell is your deal? I've got so many questions. And none of them are very good here.
I thought you were gonna have all the answers. I'll be honest.
So you're a damn fear. Are you a person who is becoming a vampire,
No, I'm feral.
or were you? Oh, I knew you were feral, Alex. I'm talking about your character.
He's also feral.
He's just playing himself. This is not fair.
It'll be easy this way.
He's just playing himself with a funny accent.
Yeah.
So he really is just playing kite.
It'll just be silly and a little bit fun and quirky. We'll have a good time counting 1, 2, 3.
4.
Ah.
So, you're just a feral Damphir, more or less born this way. Maybe you were born with it, maybe it's Maybelline, who knows.
I haven't found Maybelline yet. If you could point me in the right direction.
Probably in Boobopolis.
I love that place. Take me back.
Mayor Maybelline?
Also known as Toronto.
Oh man.
Okay. So You are going Hexblade Warlock.
And
What is your background? What is...
I want Outlander because I've probably been out there for a while, and I've had to learn to live off the scraps and the dried up people that have just been discarded and those who've just kind of died. I've probably pitched a couple of graves of like freshly dead people just to kind of like muddle on them a little bit. The what?
I'm so disappointed Alex didn't say he was trying to live off the land.
I'm disappointed in me too, every day.
Okay, so you're kind of just a feral vampire person living off the land.
Yeah, but
like maybe your parents kicked you out when you were a teenager. Who knows?
But I've got this weird pack that I have to kind of upkeep.
Like, you talk to your sword because it's your only friend.
No, I keep that thing packed away. That thing doesn't talk back.
That's what you think.
Is it pronounced Natal? The god,
Natal?
the god of blood. Who's the god of blood? He's god of blood. Oh, it's a flux? Hello?
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of different gods. I thought the god of blood and undeath was just Jurgle.
Gerbil?
Jurgle.
Gerbil.
You mean the slime? No, that's a Jublex.
Anyway.
That's a Jublex.
That's Jublex.
Yeah. I need some options. God of blood.
So I have a couple options for you. You can always go the tried and true route of the Raven Queen.
Nothing wrong with that.
Raven Queen. Next.
You could go with the god of slaughter, Canrian. That's one of the gods that has a presence on this world. There's also Auril, the Ice Maiden. She has a huge presence here, as does Umberly.
Okay, the Raven Queen looks super dope.
Look at Alex being superficial.
I mean, if you wanted to just be the edgiest motherfucker ever, I would go with the Raven Queen because she lives in the Fortress of Regret in the Mountains of Woe.
She was part of the Dawn War.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to be technical, every deity is part of the Dawn War.
Yeah, she ain't special. I mean, she is.
Well, the Raven Queen's special because she wasn't always a god.
Look, she ain't the first who wasn't a god at first.
This is also true.
Even in her being special, she ain't special.
I'm picking her.
Vecna
She's
says
special.
slow.
She's gonna be my queen.
Yes, my queen, yes. Yeah,
be a drag
queen's
queen.
way.
Please be a drag queen.
Yep. That's
No, the Raven Queen is not a drag queen.
You're
That would
telling
be
me
Celine.
that drip she ain't though?
She ain't though.
it. No, the Raven.
She ain't, though.
The Raven Queen will be my queen, and I'll drag anybody down for her.
I mean, hold on, though, Kelly. Let me just... I'll post it in New Games. But this is one interpretation.
Of what?
The Raven Queen. Here are some examples
Oh,
of why
yeah.
I feel like it fits you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, the Raven Queen is just the edgiest bitch in D&D's universe.
Say less. This is it.
Oh, I said that backwards. She lives in the mountains of regret in the fortress of woe.
Ugh.
Just so fucking edgy.
Yes, my queen. Fill me with your woes.
I brought you your 3 days grace albums.
Okay, so
Shit,
you're packed into the Raven Queen.
you wanted the later albums? Fuck.
Why would you want Saint Estonia? That's not even 3 days grace. That's just Adam Ganji with a bunch of other old guys.
So yeah, you're kind of just wandering around, and you basically just wander into Roxbury and get arrested for trying to bite somebody.
That's an
Does that
easy
sound
one.
about right?
That's an easy one. I was so close to getting away with it too. If they didn't start screaming.
Okay.
Like if they could have just kept their cool for another, I don't know, 10 minutes. we would have been done and over with. But no.
I think that covers the characters and a basic example of who they are and where they're from. How they get to Roxbury.
No, you just gotta open your big old fucking pie hole and start screaming. It's like the first time you've ever been bit. It's not like I can transfer this disease or this virus. I can only eat you.
So, do you guys want to go over some Spelljammer changes and rules updates and kind of like cover and talk about them so we can get on the same page for that? Because it will be a big part of the campaign, even if it's not like the main focus of the first part.
Right.
So I've got some bolt-on mechanics that are needed for Spelljam because the DMG and the books that added it really don't give you good ship-to-ship combat. So, first things first, in order to expedite initiative, considering the crew aboard each ship and the number of players and actors in each engagement, instead of you guys rolling for initiative in ship-to-ship combat, your initiative is just going to be a flat total of everybody's initiative modifier added together.
That's fine.
It won't change. That's just going to be where you guys start the initiative. If you guys have hirelings come on, they will add a flat 2.
Okay.
Anything that's like a large creature, like a dragon, a Kinori, something too big to be a normal creature on a ship, but too small to be a ship, is just going to roll for initiative as per normal.
Kelly.
That's Morticia, Kelly. That's Morticia.
Give me Booberella.
That is a drag Morticia.
Oh.
Give me Booberella.
So, during your guys' turn for ship-to-ship combat, each crew takes its whole turn as a group. So it's not going to be like Ron goes, Connor goes, Ethan goes, then Kelly. It's just going to be your guys' team's turn, and you guys get your movement, action, bonus action in any order you want to take them as partners. When you make attack rolls, either with shipboard weapons or spells, or have a spell do a spell save, you have to designate whether you're targeting the ship or the creature. This is more or less so you guys can pick off enemies on the deck of the ship without blowing up the ship.
Okay. That checks out.
Basically, if you guys wanted to take a jammer without destroying it, that is an option. If the spelljammer is destroyed during combat, all the creatures aboard it are slain, and all components of the spelljammer are destroyed. So if you do blow up a ship, attack a ship, attacking the ship is the fastest, most expedient route to end combat. Basically, it exploding kills everybody on board.
But there's no harvesting anything from it.
Yeah, you get scrap metal, and that's it.
That's dog shit, guys.
Kelly, what'd you end up going with for character?
Halfling sorcerer.
Okay. So then 3 of us would be able to operate spelljammers because eventually, when we're able to cast fifth level spells.
Ooh, and on top of that, I'm already proficient.
That's the other role. The next one I was going to cover: pilots and spelljamming. In order for one to function, it needs a jammer, which is the pilot, and a captain or navigator to guide the pilot through the stars. Technically, a spelljammer can be any vehicle using a powerful magic through a spelljammer helm to move the ship magically through space. While the ship may not have more than one spelljammer helm aboard, or like active, you can have more than one helm aboard. When you activate the second one, the 2 spelljammers are going to make a contested Arcana check, or have one willingly surrender. On a failure for the Arcana check, the loser takes 3d10 psychic damage.
Loser.
Attuning to a spelljammer helm must be done by a character with access to 5th level spell slots or greater. As part of a short or long rest, this has changed from when we did the one-shot. As part of a short or long rest, a character may attune to a spelljammer helm. This attunement does not cost item attunement slots and can be broken as a free action unless otherwise stated. In order to attune to a spelljamming helm instantly, a creature must be 9th level and consume a 5th level spell slot as an action. So basically, if you take a short rest inside your spelljammer, you guys could swap out who the pilot is, reattune to it, yada yada yada. But if you need to switch out mid-combat, it's going to cost the spell slot. Otherwise, it does not cost the spell slot.
Okay.
I wanted to change that because Alex, as Bo Jiden, it really hurt him to have to use one of his 2 5th level spell slots to activate a spelljammer. And I felt that was a little overboard, especially when you guys are going to be getting in and out of them. It made more sense for it to be like, hey, it takes an hour to get your ship up and ready as you attune to the spelljamming helm, and that time can be used for your allies to, get stuff aboard the ship,
Yeah.
get it ready to fly.
He's just leaving it idle.
No, question is, do you
Yeah.
have to be proficient in spacecraft, in spelljammer?
No, you don't.
Okay, cool.
There's no proficiency needed. When you attune to the helm, it kind of extends your consciousness to the ship itself.
Okay.
But what that will be useful for is being a navigator. You do need the navigation tools or spelljamming tools to use spelljammer maps.
You guys are. It's funny because I have both proficiency in navigators too and vehicle space.
Yep. So you'd be like a grade 1 jammer. You'd be fantastic.
So you guys could count on Spunky me.
Nice. Spunky.
Guys,
That
you don't
means
even need
funky?
driving lessons to drive this thing.
On Spunky. We
All
got
right,
this,
Spunky.
guy. Oh wow, that sounded so bad. We got this, guys.
There we go.
Another thing is, while attuned to the helm and sitting in it, a creature is aware of the entirety of the vessel the helm is connected to, and the presence of any creatures on board and their number, but not their specific locations. So, you can't tell where somebody is on the ship, but you can tell if they're on the ship.
Yep.
I figured this would be a useful rule in case someone falls overboard.
That one makes sense.
Also, another creature cannot attune to a helm that's already in use unless the previous jammer voluntarily releases their attunement, is killed, or leaves the vessel the spell jamming helm is on.
I was about to say, if they're
So
voluntold
if you
by
get-
death.
Yeah, if you kill the jammer, they break attunement, or if they get off the ship in some way. Like, let's say you threw them out the fucking airlock. That would break attunement.
Perfect. I love it.
The next segment is shipboard weapons. So many spelljammers come equipped with weapons like ballistas and cannons. These weapons function a little differently than standard arms and armaments players would carry. Instead of requiring proficiency, these weapons are crewable by anyone at any time. Instead of using your attack modifier or dex modifier or whatever, they use a fixed attack bonus or save DC and can only be changed via upgrades to the ship. So basically, like, a ballista will always have a +8 to hit no matter who's using it. So if your character is not good with, like, normal arms and weapons, it's assumed that, like, you have a basic understanding of how to point and shoot a ballista.
Okay.
They're fairly easy to understand.
Point and shoot, baby.
They also have loading and firing properties. These require actions to use, but if a player has multi-attack, any number of their attacks can be forgone to take loading or firing actions instead. One weapon on a vehicle can be nominated as the main gun, and that specific weapon can be fired by the spelljammer as an action.
Okay. Not bad.
Any questions on that?
It's pretty straightforward. It's just very much dedicating the sections of where we're going to be. And it does allow us to be a little bit lighter on coming in and out of the actual vehicle. So that's
Yeah.
good. That's a good change up.
Thresholds, this is the same as in the one-shot. Spelljammer ships are often armor-plated. If a ship has a threshold rating, that much damage must be dealt in order to deal any damage at all. If the threshold is not reached, the attack instead misses and deals no damage.
Okay.
This is one we didn't get into in the one-shot. Salvage and repair. Repairing a spelljammer can be done during combat. Oftentimes they'll take damage. In order to slow down the damage and improve their chances of surviving, a crew might wish to take repair actions. These actions require some amount of skill, and a character wishing to take the repair action must have proficiency with either tinker's tools, smith tools, or woodworking tools. Any of these tools may be used to temporarily patch the hull with 1 pound of scrap material and restore a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus that character's proficiency bonus. There's no check made, it's just your action to do this.
I love the idea of woodworking tools.
As part of that action, a character may also cast the mending spell if they know it, to restore an additional 2d8 hit points. So mending improves how well you do the repair action, basically.
Decent.
So mending will be a very important spell for you guys to have. If you have access to Fabricate can restore the spelljammer's hull by 5d8 plus 5 times the caster's proficiency bonus as part of the repair action. It still consumes the spell slot as per normal.
And the spell is the action.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's an action to heal effectively at level 9 up to 70 hit points. So it's a good chunk of hit points you're restoring. And it's real hit points, not temporary hit points. Mm-hmm. Additionally, as part of a short or long rest, the crew may jointly take the repair action as long as one or more members have the proper tool proficiency, and restore the spelljammer by 1d8 times the number of crew members taking the action. If their example given is if there are 8 crew members and all 8 of you take the repair action, you jointly repair the ship for 8d8 hit points. It uses a number of pounds of scrap equal to the number of d8s rolled.
Guys, we can do
And then,
this. It's like, guys,
any questions on that portion?
It's like, guys, we can do this. We
Any-
can repair it.
Yeah, any questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah, I'm good.
That sounds good. Sounds like we should work together on things.
Salvaging a Spelljammer. During combat, parts of or the entirety of a Spelljammer may be destroyed. A character can take 10 minutes to salvage any usable or intact parts of a Spelljammer, or an hour to salvage scrap metal from a destroyed one. This scrap should be tracked as part of the crew's supplies. Intact components may be integrated into a current Spelljammer over the course of a long rest, or over the course of a long rest while using a repair action. Basically, there are items and weapons that you guys could be salvaging off of a ship, and if you do, you can take a long during the next long rest. You can add them to your ship's usable capacity.
That's cool. That's useful.
So, like, if you guys take a ship, don't feel like flying away with it, you can spend, like, 10 minutes per item that you're trying to salvage off of it, and literally just steal everything that's not nailed down. With
Nice.
Fabricate, you could probably steal the nails, too.
I was about to say. What do we need to take everything else? It has to be Fabricate?
Yeah.
What if it's no longer solid and we turn it into a liquid?
What? If it's not solid, then wouldn't it already be a liquid?
Then it...
Unless it was a gas?
I'm saying like,
I don't know if I understand your question.
that's okay. I'm just asking.
He said if it's not solid, can we make it into a liquid?
I mean, yeah, but now it's just liquid Spelljammer, and that's essentially scrap.
Scrap it is.
Any other questions about that stuff?
Nope.
Do you say it only takes like
this
10,
is-
10 minutes? So like, if we even somehow infiltrated a Spelljammer, put everyone to sleep, and then we could just go in and in 10 minutes just hijack the shit out of everything and just
10 minutes per item.
Yeah, and we just split up. It was like 5 of us, and we just like,
Yeah.
god damn, heisting is gonna be a whole different idea.
It is an idea. You should also think of, like, you could jump onto someone's Spelljammer while it's, like, docked at a port and do that. It doesn't have to be in space.
Oh, damn, I should have gone rogue.
Would you like to go back and change that?
Be Space Gertie.
You could always take rogue levels later, too, though, Kelly.
Space Gertie. Space Gertie.
Yeah, but I don't want to. No, no.
You sounded excited.
I did take stealth and sleight of hand.
Those will be helpful. Okay, the next section is one that I added. Boarding actions. Sometimes you want to fly closer and hit them with your sword. Any character with a fly speed can fly between ships as per normal within an atmosphere, like the same way you would if you were on a planet, but you only retain an hour's worth of oxygen outside of your Spelljammer.
Good thing I don't need to breathe.
If you don't fly, then boarding actions are going to apply. To use a boarding action, the destination has to be within 60 feet of the Spelljammer you want to leave. It does not have to be another Spelljammer. It could be a character. It could be a floating piece of debris. Technically speaking, it could be something you threw off the ship. But it just has to be within 60 feet of the ship. As a bonus action, you can choose to take a running leap and dive aboard the destination with reckless abandon. In atmosphere, the Spelljammer has to be positioned above your destination to do so, so you're jumping down.
Okay.
In space, it can be in any direction.
Ooh.
Due to lesser effects of gravity. After boarding action's conclusion, a creature may use any remaining movement or action economy as per normal. So it just uses up your action, your bonus action, to throw yourself to a piece of debris or a ship that's up to 60 feet away. I kind of felt like there weren't as many melee options in the one shot, and I wanted to kind of address that so that you guys can, like, let's say, throw pieces of debris off your ship and jump between them to get to the next ship.
The worst part of that is if someone tries to go solo and they get downed. Like, you're instantly unable to be helped and, like, communicated with. That's gonna be...
Yeah.
Why would you go solo?
I'm just saying... If
I'm
we
just
did...
saying.
Can we have a net gun, a space net gun, in case that happens? Somebody dies in
There-
floating.
Oh
There
my
is-
god. Dude,
There
if
is
they
a weapon that's a grappling hook.
if they try to jump at us in space and we just net them in space and then just leave them dangling. Oh man.
Stop giving us ideas for you, Alex.
Net gun.
We have a grapple.
Okay.
No, if we come across like the SS Goblin or something and they just want to like leap onto our ship, how funny would it be to have like a net gun to like capture 5 of them in and then just rocket off into space and just like have them just like not breathe air enough that they just freeze in space.
I mean, they'd suffocate before they freeze, but yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But still,
I
funny.
don't have a net gun.
We can build one.
We can build one. We can design one.
Net gun.
I am open for net gun. You can... a creature may make a boarding action beyond 60 feet, but they risk being thrown off into space. They have to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 10. For every 10 feet beyond 60 feet, the saving throw is increased by 1 without maximum. So, technically speaking, you can try and throw yourself beyond 60 feet. It just gets really hard, and you're gonna take fall damage if you're in an atmosphere.
Not fun.
Not fun. That could be very bad. Any questions or comments on boarding actions?
I like the net gun.
Basically, don't miss.
Basically, don't miss.
Do you?
Don't
how
fuck
much-
up. It's that easy.
Is it based off of the equipment that the person has that determines their trajectory and their control over said trajectory whenever they're boarding your ship or vice versa?
No. It's just you pick your destination. It's measured out in feet, and that determines whether you have to make a saving throw or you just get it. There is... I do have magic items that don't require attunement, that are going to be used to give you guys temporary flying speeds to get between Spelljammer. But it's not based on, like, any equipment.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is just an option to get closer as a melee character. Any other questions?
Now, would the neck gun be like a handheld gun or something mounted on the?
I think it'd probably be mounted on the ship.
I like a mounted on the ship idea.
Like a ballista almost, but with
Yeah. Like a quad ballista that has a net between the bolts.
Or you could just change out the bolt with the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Ammunition options.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next segment is spells. Spelljammers cannot be the target of spells that require a creature as a target. Basically, spelljammers are not creatures. You can't polymorph. You can't banish. Any spell that would require a creature as a target, they're not a valid target for.
Man.
They can, however, be damaged.
I was under the impression they're like Farscape ships. No, see Farscape?
Never seen it.
They can be.
Oh, they can be?
They can be. Not necessarily, though.
There's hope, Connor.
Yeah.
Space turtle.
So they can't be targeted by spells that require a creature as a target. They can, however, be damaged by any spell that does an area of effect or requires an attack roll. I.e., Spelljammers are invalid targets for spells such as Psychic Crush, Haste, Psychic Lance, or Power Word Kill. But spells like Telekinesis, Enlarge, Eldritch Blast are all valid options. So even though Eldritch Blast would target a creature, Eldritch Blast can still target Spelljammers because it requires an attack roll. Spelljammers, their crew, and their weapons are all separate entities for the purposes of saving throws, spell effects, and attack rolls. What that essentially means is you can target a weapon independent of the person using it, or a Spelljammer independent of the people that are on it, or people independent of the Spelljammer.
Chain lightning.
Yes,
work?
chain lightning. So if you chain lightning, the Spelljammer can't be the initial target, but the lightning can leap to the Spelljammer.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because then at that point, because like if the Spelljammer was the initial target, then literally anybody on the Spelljammer could be the secondary target.
Exactly. So and chain lightning requires you to choose a target creature as well.
Like, you can't hide from me.
But chain lightning could definitely, like the lightning bolts that leap off of it, the additional hits, those would definitely affect the Spelljammer too. I'd say it could be targeted once by that spell. That would make sense. If you try to teleport or plane shift the Spelljammer, the spell will not target all creatures aboard. If an area of effect spell is cast on a Spelljammer that requires duration, it's rooted in reference to the Spelljammer, not the caster. So, like, for example, if you target a Spelljammer with a Wall of Force, the wall will stay in place on the Spelljammer as it moves.
Okay.
So no cutting Spelljammers in half with a Wall of Force.
Too good, though. Too good. It's too good to be true.
It's true for this is true for any area of effect that persists for more than one turn, independent of a caster's position. So things like Cloud Kill, things like Wall of Force, Wall of Light, those will all attach to a Spelljammer in reference to the Spelljammer.
What if you were to cast Wall of Force in front of, but not attached to, a Spelljammer and they crash into it?
They would take damage from that.
Noted.
Or would the ship move when they impact the Wall of Force? Do we
Yes.
take damage?
Yeah, you take damage, and then you move to the nearest unoccupied space.
Okay.
And it's not an insignificant amount of damage. I believe it's 8d10. Let me look at the Spelljammer rules again real quick.
They're moving through space fast, boy.
Oh yeah, they are moving fast. Legitimately, they are moving 300,000 miles an hour. They are moving fast.
Gotta go fast.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go fast.
Faster.
Faster, yeah.
crashing. Okay,
That should have
okay.
been the
So
first thing we
it depends. It depends on the size of the thing you strike. A large is 4d10, a huge is 8d10, a gargantuan is 16d10. I would qualify a wall of force as a gargantuan object.
Now, wall of force, though, angled to where it's, paper thin to the thing, not like a wall.
So that's not going to cut a Spelljammer in half, but it is going to deal 16d10 damage doing so. So a Spelljammer can run their ship into another object creature by moving the ship into this target space and making a special attack roll, 1d20 plus their proficiency bonus against the target's armor class. If the attack roll hits, a crash occurs. Otherwise, the target moves out of the ship's path, avoiding the crash. Spelljammers automatically avoid these kind of things. It's the reason why micrometeorites don't just punch holes in your ship. It nudges them out of the way magically.
That would make sense. So it's not something we can definitely utilize. Well, just
I would say though, if you attached a wall of force to your ship,
You could use it as a battering, wall.
yeah. I would say that would be applicable, or if, you're on a Spelljammer and, cast Wall of Force and it runs into it, it would still take that damage.
Those aren't bad ideas.
There's also a list of custom spells. These spells are specific and can target any appropriate item on aboard a Spelljammer the caster is on by using the Spelljammer helm and pilot as a conduit. So basically, you don't have to have line of sight on the thing you're targeting if it's on the same Spelljammer as you. I've given you guys a list. If you guys want, we can go through them again. But the way I'm going to have these added to your spell list is once you're of appropriate level, for example, Unerring Bolt is a 2nd level spell, so everybody who's a full caster just has that. Wizards and sorcerers have Unerring Bolt. Instead of having to prepare these spells are just added to your spell list. You don't have to prepare them. They're just always ready for Spelljammer combat, specifically because they only target Spelljammer stuff.
Spelljammer stuff.
So for example, Unerring Bolt is a 2nd level evocation spell. It has a range of 1,200 feet. It must target a cannon, ballista, or other Spelljammer weapon that requires an attack roll. The next shot fired by that weapon does not require an attack to hit. Instead, it automatically hits its target if that target is within range. When cast at a 3rd level or above, it can affect an additional target for each level above 3rd. So basically, when you upcast, it targets multiple cannons. So, Kelly, your character will start the campaign able to do this. I think
Able to do what?
Ron also would have one. So Kelly, the Spelljammer spells, you guys don't have to prepare them or learn them. They're just added to your spell list.
That goes for me too.
I didn't want you guys to have to try and plan ahead to have Spelljammer combat or have these spells ready for Spelljammer combat. I wanted them to just be options you can do in Spelljammer combat.
It's already online.
Yeah, just already online, ready to go as soon as we calculate the initiative for Spelljammer combat.
Nice.
We can go over what options there are if you guys want. I did post in the Lands of Lumoria chat this whole document if you wanted to download it later. God damn it.
Oh, thank you. That would be very. Oh, okay.
Eh.
I did it again.
Thank you.
I did it again. God damn it. I posted the document in chat if you guys wanted to look at it and review it later at your own time. And also so you guys can copy and paste these spells onto your character sheets so you remember them. But yeah, quick review is Unerring Bolt is for Wizards and Sorcerers. System Shock is for Wizards and Sorcerers. Force Jam is for Wizards and Sorcerers. I think each class gets 4 spells. And I think everybody has access to Unerring Bolt.
Oh, nice. I
But
don't
yeah,
know what it is, but I'm excited.
basically, it turns your cannon into a magic missile. Instead of having to make an attack roll, it just hits.
Fabulous.
Does the person that casts the spell, do they roll the damage or to hit?
It's whoever uses the weapon.
Okay.
So like, for Ellerina, she'd have access to Unerring Bolt, but it targets the cannon on the ship, any cannon you want.
Yeah, I see. Ballista, yeah.
Cannon, ballista, or other spelljammer weapon that requires an attack roll. The next shot does not require an attack roll and instead automatically hits. This is more of a buff spell, so that somebody like Will, or if you guys buy a big main gun, you can make sure that next shot's going to hit.
Mm-hmm. Basically, we attack with that first no matter what.
Yeah. And because your guys' turns are taken all at the same time, you guys can do the thing of, okay, each of us is going to do Unerring Bolt on the main weapon, and each of these people is going to reload it, and then our fighter, who has multi-attack, is going to shoot it as many times as they can. Like, your guys' action economy is split across your whole party.
Which is super useful.
But we won't cover spells at the moment, just because I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here and listen to me like read aloud spells. It's much better to read them yourself and think of the ways you can use them. But I think each class gets 4 options, one of which is Unerring Bolt.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
So scrolling down past spells, there is something that we gotta cover as to who's gonna do it. Logistics. Error is calculated by the size of a spelljammer, and I am going to track how much air is being used, but I'm not gonna tell you guys how much air is being used.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's up to you guys to calculate.
All the
Okay,
horror I
use
could ever want.
Blip a warning whenever we're starting running low on oxygen. Blip a warning goes off and cast fireball.
Less oxygen. More panic.
So air is calculated by the size of a spelljammer. A spelljammer has an envelope of air that surrounds and nourishes creatures. This is refreshed every time a spelljammer lands on a large enough body to maintain its own atmosphere. Basically, any of the shattered reef shards or a planet. Anytime you land there, it refills all of your air back to full. The amount of air is equal to twice the size of the ship. For an example, a ship that's 100 feet long will have 200 units of air. Each day, every creature will consume 1 unit of air if they require any. Any creatures summoned onto a spelljammer consume enough oxygen for one creature instantly, unless they do not require air, such as a ghost, spirit, elemental, or skeleton. Once air on the spelljammer is depleted, creatures aboard the ship begin to suffocate.
Well,
Yay.
all of you do, because I don't need to breathe.
Yeah. You don't need to breathe oxygen. Basically, I want to have somebody in the party. I would encourage one of you to keep track of it. I will be keeping track of this, just so if you guys don't, it could be a nasty surprise.
Keep track of what?
The oxygen
Air.
level. Yeah.
The oxygen.
Additionally, you guys are going to need supplies like food and water, and that's why I would like to encourage somebody to be the quartermaster and keep track of that. I am going to keep some amount of track of it.
Good berry spell.
Yeah,
Just gonna do Caleb dirty like that.
I don't care. Do me dirty like that. Use Goodberry. That does not solve your oxygen problem.
Yep, mouth to mouth, guys.
And then there are a number of shipboard weapons. These are just examples I've thought of. We can always hash out a homebrew weapon at any point in time. If you guys are going to invent homebrew weapons, I do have some rules that I was using for Monster Session that I'll use again. But you guys can invent new weapons in character. It just might take supplies that you don't have and have to find.
Mm-hmm.
But some examples: an arcane cannon, which is a Magitech cannon. This would probably be one that you guys would equip as your main weapon. It does 6d10 plus 10 force damage, and requires a firing action, and has a plus 13 to hit. So it's a big gun. A long rifle. These are just really oversized infantry rifles on a tripod. Think like an anti-material rifle, or a 20 millimeter anti-tank gun.
Still nice. Still nice.
So there are all kinds of weapons. They're in the document that I posted. Feel free to peruse them, and if you guys are ever in a town in the Shattered Reef, you guys can try and find some. Upgrades and abilities. Upgrades are modules that can be installed on a Spelljammer or its weapons to improve their function. If the unit they're attached to is destroyed, they are also destroyed. So some examples of like upgrades and abilities. Again, we can homebrew some new ones. And you guys can invent new ones. But these are just some examples. An air generator. That magic item extends the amount of breathable air indefinitely. Once installed on the Spelljammer,
list.
once installed on one, it can continuously generate enough oxygen to sustain its maximum at all times. Boosters. Boosters can be added to a Spelljammer to give it temporary bursts of speed in emergency maneuvers. Once installed, the pilot helming the ship must use their bonus action, and they can double the speed of the Spelljammer for one round. At the beginning of that ship's turn, roll a d6. This ability recharges on 6, or if a caster uses a third level spell slot to... I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. Regular boosters only recharge on a 6. Arcane boosters are the same thing, but they also can be recharged by using a third level spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Targeting calculators. They attach to a shipboard weapon. It can affect up to 3 weapons, and all weapons get to add a +3 to their attack rolls. and can make attack rolls at long range without disadvantage.
And this is a spell or an item?
An item. These are all items that you attach to your ship.
Okay, gotcha.
This is one for Will because Will demanded it. Close combat arms, like mechanical arms to attach to your ship.
Are we making a space Gundam? Wait, is this Outlaw Star?
Yes. That's what Will.
Got it.
I asked Will if he could think of anything that I hadn't covered when I was making this document, and all he did was send me a picture of the Outlaw Star, and I knew what he meant.
Yeah. No, those arms come in handy so fucking often.
So there's two different versions. There's a close combat version, which lets you affix a prow sword and have a sword on your ship. And there's also a ranged combat one, which basically eliminates the need for line of sight.
Love that.
And then there are unique spelljamming helms that you guys can take on quests to acquire. I won't tell you what they do, but the True Faith helm, the helm of Arcane Focus, the helm of Nature's Fury, and the helm of the Silvered Tongue. These all extend buffs to everybody on board and the ship itself.
Ooh, that's cool. So it's like everyone can get like +1 to saving throws and shit from a guy wearing a helmet.
No, the helm is a chair. It's not a helmet. It's like the helm of a ship, like a chair.
Okay.
It's the opposite of the boog.
But the same kind of idea, it might just be like amplify everybody else's something.
Well, so example, the True Faith helm.
Cerebro.
So here's the example. The True Faith helm, while it's attached to a spelljammer and somebody's piloting it, the pilot gains resistance to radiant and necrotic damage, or radiant or necrotic damage, their choice. All creatures above the vessel become stabilized and regain 1 hit point at the end of their turn if they were making death saving throws.
Okay.
And the vessel itself gains resistance to necrotic or radiant of the pilot's choice. So buffs kind of like that. You guys could invent one of these, but it's going to be significantly more expensive than a standard Spelljammer helm.
Okay.
And then, lastly, I've got some abilities that weapons and Spelljammers can have. The abilities kind of cover, like, it's something that multiple weapons might have. For example, barrage weapons. The cannon or firearm that has this, in addition to their normal roll to attack mode, they can also be fired in a diffused barrage that targets a 20-foot radius point instead. So instead of, hey, I'm going to shoot that fucking thing right there, you can have them make a DC 15 medium difficulty dex save in a fireball radius. And you can buy any version of a spelljamming weapon as a barrage weapon. There's also a tag called anti-personnel. Weapons with anti-personnel deal double damage to creatures that fail their saving throw for it by more than 5.
So you either are really good or know that they're garbage at something.
Exactly. Siege weapons deal double damage to objects and structures. Magazines. Weapons with a magazine can fire a number of shots before they need reloaded. And reloading weapons just takes an action.
Love that.
Some weapons require more than one reloading action, but generally speaking, an action. Arcane Lattice Work
comes into hand, if I recall.
Yes,
the pirate
immensely.
well.
Immensely useful. Arcane Lattice Work. Arcane Lattice Work is made from Electrum or Lazatep to bolster a Spelljammer's defensive. The ship itself, but not its crew, gets advantage on all spell saving throws and resistance to damage from spells. So this is something that's really expensive to add. And that's kind of the rule changes that I've made. Are there any concerns or questions you guys have? Anything you want to talk about?
Nothing off the top of my head.
You said that the things that we're going to be fighting are mostly going to be humanoid.
Yes.
Is this going to be... Are there going to be eldritch beings in space type of thing? Or is this more of like a Firefly type situation?
This is more like the intention is for this to be more like a Firefly type situation. The vast majority of your opponents will be on their own ship, and the idea is that you guys are either going to choose to gun them out of the sky with spells and guns, or sack up your testicular fortitude, board the ship, and raid it. That's a politically correct way of saying throw some balls. And
I love it. No notes.
But that's the idea. I don't want it to be like, ooh, big scary dragon, ooh, big scary beholder. Those things might show up. They are on my encounter list, but they're actually a less significant threat than an enemy ship. Like, an enemy ship's gonna have 8 to 10 guys on it, each of them getting action. And they have access to all the same weapons you do.
Mm-hmm.
So, while there might be epic scale encounters, like, you guys might fight a dragon, you guys might fight a beholder, or a pot of Kinori, generally speaking, your main adversaries are going to be humanoids. So spells that you could use frequently are like hold person, locate creature. Those things are going to be super useful.
Yeah.
The good spells.
Good shit.
Mass suggestion.
Mass suggestion is going to be amazing. I will say, though, it is obviously dangerous to try and jump off of the ship.
Yes, but it's not as dangerous to count me as your captain than to do as I say.
That is a good point. That is a perfectly
Horrible
that
thing
is
to
a
do.
perfectly logical command to give people. No, that's a perfectly logical argument to give people.
Oh god, is this going to be another one of those we have 5 different captains situation?
Nope. I'm a
Look,
grifter.
I'm not planning on being a captain this time around.
I'm a grifter.
I reckon it worked out super well for you last time.
Big Master again.
Look,
guys.
Cognac isn't dead anymore. It's fine.
We don't know that yet, Will.
We don't know.
I thought you said that they knew that. Wait, no, I thought we told them before.
You did, yeah. Because you had us level up our characters like a week and a half after the campaign ended, and you're like, yeah, you guys are going to be side characters. Oh, and also.
Yeah, no, we told them. Fucking...
I didn't think we told them.
Yeah, no, I remember now. Yeah, we told them.
Yeah, you made me level up to Tara and
Oh, well, this is going to be wonderful. You guys are going to be happy.
Shit, wait,
Like-
is Cognac going to be alive 10,000 years later?
Oh, this isn't 10,000 years after Blood in the Water.
This is like,
Okay.
Hold on. The campaign I actually have notes on this. I just got to scroll down.
It's like a week and a half. It's just
yeah.
it's just around the neighborhood.
It's been 32 hours.
This is 2 years after the events of Blood in the Water. So the events of Blood in the Water are somewhat well known.
It's fresh.
Like it's fairly fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually funny that you talk about that because that's going to be a plot point.
Interesting.
But yeah, no, it's been 10,000 years since the one shot I did where you guys were fighting all the Kuatoa, and like they were trying to drown the world, the big wet.
And then they did it.
Yeah, it's been 10,000 years since then.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
That tracks.
Okay.
So yeah, any questions for me? Any comments for me? Anything you guys want to see?
Do you have a map?
I do, but I don't know if Discord will let me upload it.
Okay.
Like a
I will
space.
try.
Discord gonna be a bitch.
I just look forward to exploring.
Holy shit, it let me do it.
Oop, that almost.
So the first one is the Shattered Reef, and the second one is Violme. Oh, never mind. It's not going to let me do Violme. Violme too big.
No.
So I'll just take a picture of where you guys are starting.
In jail, aren't you? You're gonna send us a picture of a
Yeah,
prison.
you're taking a picture of jail.
Yeah, that's a jail cell.
You sick
Yeah.
fuck.
It's just a Wikipedia article on how to make toilet wine. All it is.
I'd read it.
You would.
This Connor's character would do. You want one
The
more?
party's been in a prison for all of 5 seconds, and they're already making toilet wine.
Yeah.
Already selling it inside the prison.
Exactly. Listen, there's a festival about to happen. They got needs.
Wait.
Just immediately cornering the market.
Yeah.
Making the market and cornering it.
Yeah.
The barbarian has already taken down the biggest man in the prison.
Yeah.
creating a demand for their newly created supply.
I gotta get out of here. You can't leave. You're the only one who can make this.
Yeah. Where the hell you think you're going?
You
Yeah,
gotta
they're already just planning ways to keep him in there so he's making life for them.
Exactly.
It's a Shawshank situation.
I got my hearing. I got my hearing. Oh yeah, okay. How do we? Yes, we gotta kill somebody and then blame it on him.
Hey, Jimmy, come
Quick,
see
So,
this.
whoever's playing
if you guys
Gorilla.
would like to see a really shitty rendition of the planet,
The only kind of rendition I'm interested in seeing, actually. I'm not here for the quality. I'm here for the crime.
so here's a really oh god damn it, my file's too strong.
The power!
I got too much power.
The power is within all of us.
Files are entirely too girthy.
It is not
Okay,
about
but for real though, sorcerer or
Kelly, you haven't chosen.
rogue. I made a choice, and then he was saying words, and then I
Then you
looked at
change
other
the
things.
choice.
Magic
I'm
or
thinking about it.
stabbies / possibly shooty.
I say.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like rogue is gonna be the best one to handle like the rapscallions that we're gonna come across, and like
That-
secretly boarding other ships to steal their shit or to cause a commotion.
Secretly, when have we ever done anything secretly?
Well, so Kelly, should also remember, sorcerers can be sneaky. You just gotta spec your stats right.
Yeah, you can
Fact.
specialize in anything.
And
Yeah,
and
that's,
you can also pick up invisibility.
there we go.
I would also like to point out, you know what's also a weirdly good stealthy class? Druid.
Druid. Yep.
Oh god, please do not have Kelly run Druid. She is not ready for that experience.
You can turn into snakes and then also have like
Snakes, snakes in space.
Next on a plane.
There are too many goddamn snakes on this goddamn motherfucking plane.
Oh no! The jammer is jammed with what? With snakes.
Look, I can only imagine Kelly getting access to 9th level spells and summoning 128 fucking pythons.
and then just releasing them and being like, they're friendly.
No. So here's the thing. That spell makes real fucking animals, so they eat oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, just wait till I get to my magical secrets.
Wait till I get
I've given
my
wrong plans.
wait till I get to my magical secrets.
Why do you make it sound dirty?
Wait,
It is dirty.
How far are you going into Bard there?
Deep. Different bard. You wouldn't know her.
Nowhere.
Well, like,
The College of Swords. He's going College of Swords.
oh,
You sound so disappointed.
Don't be. Wait and see.
I mean, I don't know. I would just didn't want to be a bard if someone else was going to be a bard like that. But I didn't realize how deep you were. I thought you were going mostly paladin.
I'm not a paladin at all.
I thought
Oh,
that's
you-
where you were.
Nope.
You're Dampier?
Nope, I'm a
He's a Gloomstalker, I think.
Hexblade Warlock.
He's going Hexblade Warlock, and then I think he's doing like
Paladin.
A-level dip
Yeah.
into Hexblade Warlock while he
You're
can.
paladin rogue.
We're going deep.
I don't think we have a bar here. I mean,
I mean, is Alex really gonna be a bard if he's going Swords Bard like he wants to? Swords Bard is basically discount rogue. It's rogue with actual magic.
Just wait. You say this now. I've got a plan.
Look, I'm sure you do.
let's never work out how we
I'm
think.
sure
we will.
I'm sure it's a
I'm
great
sure
plan.
It's
though.
great.
I don't even know if it's a real plan. I just have a plan.
0 out of 10, not a real plan.
Probably a bad plan.
It's a great plan.
It's plan B.
Well,
every
Alex-
guard should come equipped with the plan B.
My plan.
I don't know, every hooker too.
My plan is plan B.
You and I are saying the same thing, Caleb. You don't need to repeat it. I know what I said.
Allie, or Kelly, are you trying to imply that my guards are whores?
Bards for sure are.
Hey, Gromit didn't try to fuck a single person.
That's true. That's true.
There's some merit.
That's because he was golden. Pearl among swine.
He was actually truly.
I
golden.
think that's more because, like, Grung didn't reproduce sexually. They had the breeding pools.
Your whore gene got nerfed by your grommet gene. Or your grung gene. Bless you.
Thank you.
So, you guys excited?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to this brave new world.
First time being in
so
jail.
right, you gotta wear shades.
Oh no, this is my second time starting a session in jail.
I was gonna say, I can think of somebody's campaign that definitely started in jail.
Yep.
I mean, it's honestly a much more likely starting location than a tavern is. Like, let's be real.
At this level of play. No, it's only at this level of play.
Just with us as people. Like,
Normally it is.
doesn't matter what level it is. If it's us, we belong in jail.
So yeah, I'm ready for next Friday to run episode 1 and have you guys start off with the "So what are you in here for?" segment.
Excellent.
I'll develop that some more.
Now, question. I want to point this out. Like, we talked with Ron last time. If the monologuing takes too long, are you gonna make a roll initiative, like how we do for Ron, or are you just gonna let us monologue for like 2 hours nonstop?
What do you mean monologue? Like just talk to everybody?
Yeah, as in, let's say we're in a tavern and we have to go somewhere, but people are just talking constantly. When other people want to go somewhere else, are you gonna make us just be like, okay, you guys go out, or are you gonna do the initiative roll like Ron does?
What?
Well, so I'll probably do it the way I did for.
Ron, we were talking about how you saying that when there's too much talking in like in a fight, or
that's
we're
when,
just talking.
yeah, that's in a fight. That's like whenever.
Yeah, in a fight, it's a little different. Like, I'll give you guys a sentence, maybe 2 sentences, and then I'm like, okay, and the next person is.
Yeah.
But like out of combat, it's one of those things where I don't encourage the party to split up, but I'm not gonna punish you guys for splitting up. And I'll pop back and forth between them whenever there's a low point, like I did in Blood in the Water.
Okay.
Like I do in Monster Session all the time.
Honestly, splitting the party in Caleb's Blood in the Water campaign was so fucking fun.
Okay, so I had to split that party. I had to make reasons, because 9 people in one place was too fucking much.
There.
You thinned yourself
Like,
out.
I can handle the handle the 5 with you fucking maniacs, no problem.
You just thinned yourself out real hard, that's all.
When there was 9 of you, there was 9 of you, and all of you were fucking maniacs. And Will was playing Cognac, the most manic maniac of all of you.
Hey, Leslie was she did good.
You did good.
Yeah.
You and Leslie had fun characters. You really did. Will also had a fun character for totally separate reasons.
Look. Everyone enjoys the fish man, alright? He is a delight.
Yes, that's a fish boy.
Fish boy!
Am I still here? Okay.
Hello.
But ye.
I'm just looking for my fucking tie.
Oh, Will, did you see my text earlier?
I did not.
No, I'm not gonna be able to make it out to the con tomorrow. I'm fucking broke.
You're broke. I had to pay like $350 for my copay today.
Yeah, I'm really broke.
What's copay?
It's an American thing you wouldn't understand.
Something we're too American to explain to you.
The fuck is copay?
Copay is the amount that your insurance requires you to pay when you go to the doctor's office. Yeah.
Oh.
So, like,
Bitch,
you
what
pay
the-
your regular
what?
monthly rate in order to have insurance,
Yeah.
but insurance will only pay so much of the bill depending on what it is. And so you have to pay an additional amount.
That sounds
So, like,
like
for the most part, like, they'll totally cover preventative care for the most part.
you know
but,
what that
like-
sounds like? Hold on, you know what that
What?
sounds like? A scam.
Yeah.
Told you, you were entirely too
Welcome to
Canadian to
corporate America,
understand.
Alex.
It's like
It's
no
like-
fucking shit.
It's like, wow, my company gives me insurance for this, but it doesn't do all of it all the time, ever, and
Oh
I have
man,
to
it's
pay
even
it.
worse.
You say this like we don't know, Alex. We know.
Like it sounds
And
like
when
the,
We very
you
much
say-
know
it sounds like
that
the
our
goofiest
healthcare
fucking
fucks us
scam.
over at all points.
And
We
when
just
you
have very
say
little choice in
company
it.
gives you, when your company gives it to you, you don't get that shit for free. You still have to pay for it, even when
Wait,
like your
who?
business is providing it.
Wait, who are you
You
paying?
just get like a discount. You pay the insurance, but it comes directly out of your paycheck every month.
From
That's why I go to Colombia.
Yeah.
I only have to pay insurance once a year, and that's $50 for the whole year. VIP doctors, and I am good.
Hey, damn.
Yeah.
Yep.
So get this, Alex. Unfortunately, in America, your health care is directly tied to your ability to produce to the GDP. Because if you don't have a job, then you don't get health care unless you can afford somehow like $800 a month for what they call Cobra insurance, which is like your self-funded insurance, and that's okay. So just add $800 on top of everything else.
Hey,
You don't
but
have a
that
job.
Obamacare though.
Yeah, the
Obamacare.
Obamacare that you have to have very that you have to meet very specific requirements to even get.
Yeah.
You have to be on death's door.
So hold on one second. Like if
No,
it,
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
I
That's
had it
awesome.
before my. Yeah, I had it before because my job didn't always offer health insurance because we were such a small company that like the
That they
health
way of
insurance
doing
places,
that.
yeah, the health insurance places that we would scout would be like, oh well, we can't contractually enter with you because
damn.
if you lose one employee, like you're past our minimum for the number of people you have to have with our insurance in order to keep them.
Okay.
So we had to wait until we got bigger, so that way we could meet the minimums for a health insurance contract.
So like, would you go? Hold on. So like, Will, you went to the doctor or hospital for something. Your insurance said, meh, a little bit, and then
Yeah.
you have something called, like, you have a minimum monthly payment that slaps on top for the thing that you went to go do. Oh, was this about the stomach ache?
No.
This was about his
There
acid
was a
armpits.
specific procedure that I needed. I needed a CT scan, and the insurance is all like, I ain't gonna pay for all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like a deductible.
Like a
Yes,
Jewish
that's
sugar
exactly
daddy.
what it is, Alex.
Yeah, it's a deductible.
Sugar dad.
You have a deductible,
You'll pay for a chunk, but not all of it.
Yeah.
so you have a deductible, but you pay for it every month.
Yeah.
No,
by the
I'm not
way,
paying $350 every month, Alex. Not
Just once.
Oh,
it's
it's
just
just
once.
once? Oh, okay.
Alex, just one
For
time.
this one procedure,
Bro,
I had to pay.
Bro, I
So
could
every
sit
time
in.
you go to a doctor, you have to pay the copay.
So the best part is
Not every time.
in Canada, I can sit in the CT scanner until I get cancer, and then go get cancer treatment basically for free too.
Yeah, you gotta wait a lot longer.
Yeah.
That part's true unless you're usually a woman, then you get to advance because it's just like, you know.
But you're not a woman, huh?
I know.
Finally, a country where the tits are over dicks.
Yeah,
Well,
but what if you know what? I feel like a woman right now, so I identify as a woman.
Exactly. Then I skip
feel
the
like a
line,
woman
baby.
right now.
Then I 100% skip the line.
You got Shania Twain on their ass.
Did you also check me
Yeah.
for breast cancer?
Men can get breast cancer, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, they definitely can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They got titties.
It's rare, but it can happen.
Yeah,
Is it
Alex,
rare?
why are you so ignorant?
I'm not. I was bringing the topic up, asshole.
Great.
Spreading
Or down.
awareness. Spreading awareness, okay? How about you go get stuck under that CT scanner and get another $100 an hour slapped on?
No, and it's like a track phone for us. We get charged every minute that we go in that thing.
Well,
I mean,
I
if you
am
want to
ex-
see something a little scary, let's see what it looks like to have a CT scanner without the shell. You'd be like, wait, I put my head in that? I was this close to death?
I heard the CT machine is like really loud, and a lot of people get like panic attacks and claustrophobia from going in there.
It's not that loud.
It's not.
Okay, that's good at least.
Like
The majority of people that complain are.
I expected it to be
Just a bunch
like
of bitches.
I honestly expected it to be like 30 times louder than it actually was. Like I was
Good.
told, "Oh yeah, man, the machine's all loud and stuff." And then I went in and I'm like, "This is what you call loud?"
It ain't even that deep.
I
Like
have to head
I
out.
honestly almost fell
Everyone
asleep in
Steven.
that thing. That's not loud.
Oh,
like,
I'm
the-
super excited, guys.
The only thing that kind of fucked me up about that machine was like the weirdly forceful robot lady voice telling you, "Take a breath and hold it."
You just go. "Ah!"
Whoa. No one warned me about that one.
That's the new AI function.
Hey, no.
That was pretty funny though.
Like legitimately, it's honestly not that. Like once you're actually in it and you're just sort of chilling out, and then they hit you with the stuff that they inject into your body to get like the contrast or whatever the fuck. Like
Oh yeah,
you're just super chill and like you almost fall asleep.
straight vibing. Well, good.
See, that's what happened. You spent an extra 20 minutes in the machine, so you got overtime on it.
Probably did.
You took a fucking nap in there, and they were just like, "Get security." Add it to
I
the
was
bill.
afraid to take a nap because I had a fucking needle in my arm.
When I got my fMRI and the brain scan, I actually fell asleep in the machine.
Oh damn.
Did you have a concussion?
No,
Why
no, I was part of a study about bipolar disorder,
What'd they learn?
Nice.
and
That you have
they
it?
learned I'm
What did you
crazy.
teach them?
Would they learn you
So-
have it?
Well, so what the study was about was how the drugs affect my brain
Ooh, cool.
and what it is the differences between when I'm cycling off drugs and when I'm cycling on drugs. So I got free medication to be part of this study.
Bro,
Love that.
you
Free
call it
drugs,
free
10 out of 10.
medication, but like you were just like the lab rat.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I was already on that medication beforehand.
Oh,
And then they were like, hey,
Oh, they
do you
just-
want to be part of this study
They fed
so
the
that we
lab
can
rat-
study bipolar people and their brains on and off drugs? Here's the downside. You're going to have to drop your prescription right now for about 6 months. And then we're going to get you back on the prescription and study the differences.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
But I
only
got a
time
whole
you
bunch
get
of free
something for
healthcare out of it.
free-
yeah, they gave
The only time you get something free in the States is if they let you use you, if they
Yeah, they-
steal your information, if they do anything
they
like
gave
that.
the lab rat test cheese.
Yeah. Look,
More test
Look.
cheese.
It's not really.
I will take
free,
every
it's
free thing I can get in corporate America.
Like I know
even the free shit's not free. They're selling your information.
I've known so many people who've like had like broken arms or like big broken legs and shit like big open gashes from like all kinds of equipment and stuff like that. Well, you had one guy like slice his whole forearm completely open and it was like folding out like a flower all the way down his forearm and shit. And they get oxycodone prescriptions.
Mhm.
They don't take it and they just sell it to people, but you could just keep getting it fucking refilled and your insurance covers it.
Yeah, doesn't Canada have like a massive drug problem?
In most major cities.
I can't imagine where that stems from.
Well, there's like legal weed, there's shroom shops everywhere in
Yeah,
Vancouver.
room shops, which I mean, there's like I walked down the block to get a haircut, and there is 2 shroom shops in like a 10-minute walk.
And there's shroom vending machines, as well as in Vancouver now, you can also do cocaine, no problem. So they're
changing that. They changed that they can do it outside because it's like, hey, we don't like crackheads in the parks in front of our kids, and they're like, oh, I never thought of that. Okay.
So yes, Kelly, there's some drug problem, but like they don't need that money. You can make that money instead. Because they're going to be dumb and broke anyways. You might as well
I don't know.
take it from
You
them.
guys don't like crackheads around your children? Why y'all gotta be such narcs?
I'm not the narc. Dude, if they got change, I'll take it.
I'm almost wondering if Canada is just not as cool as you guys think it is, and it just seems that way because of all the drugs.
Look, it was cool when we were growing up.
Yeah. Cool. Like, Canada's fucking
Back in my
whack.
day.
Canada's fucking whack now, dude.
Look, I could say that about America, but that's just trauma bonding.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be honest. I grew up poor as fuck. It
Yeah, but did you get
was
oxycodone?
a great time.
You could get oxycodone for $5 a pill.
I still
Oh,
have
that's
fun.
cheap as hell.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but somebody else sucked on it for 5 minutes before you got it.
Listen, he's just getting the sour off it.
Sour.
It was great. It was so great. Fair play. Fair play.
All right. Yeah, like, it's only a problem if you make it a problem. Like, if you're the guy on the street, like, it's your problem. But if you're not, it's sort
It's
of
still your problem.
It's sort of your
It's still your problem.
It's just not as much of your problem. Like, usually, I don't know how, dude, Connor. I don't get how, like, winter doesn't just eliminate them every year. But
Jesus.
I don't know how they fucking
It doesn't get that
survive.
cold down here in the south, so
No, but I don't get how they fucking survive, dude. I hate the parts where you go in and it's all wintry and you go into the bank and you have to step over like 2 or 3 of them.
Oh my god.
And it's
Yeah.
like, fucking what? Like, bitch, I'm trying to get money.
You know that thing you don't have? Be considerate. Goddamn.
Let me get
Then you're
mine.
so
He's
close
a
to.
bunch of selfish.
So far away.
Just because it's open to the public and has heating. Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, Indianapolis is real strict about like controlling the homeless population. Not like helping them, but like just making sure that they move out of the way so that way when tourists come they don't have to step over them.
It's like they all have mental problems, and there's no mental like health institutes where they can go. And even if there was, they don't want to go there because they don't think they have mental problems. So
We've got a bunch of different like homeless assistance programs in Indianapolis all over the place. We've got like 3 battered women's shelters like within 5 minutes of my office. So if you're like escaping abuse and now you're homeless, like there's a fund specifically to help you.
We got a lot of Narcan.
yeah, go to Hamilton.
Or Midland. God damn. Yeah, there's gonna be like, there's probably like a Narcan in every like convenience store.
It's free. That's how bad it is.
Do you guys know what Narcan is?
Isn't that the
No.
like take care of you if you're overdosed from
Yeah.
heroin?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
free. It's free here.
Yeah, it was in that
You
Ewing
walk into a
McGregor
regular
movie.
drugstore and be like, "Hey, do you got Narcan? Can I get some?"
The reason
And they're
why
like, "Right at first day, do it." And it's like, "You should go get some Narcan because it's free, and you might as well have it in case you have to save someone." It's like,
Just in case.
yeah,
Look,
May as well.
people can't keep buying drugs if they're dead.
Like,
Again, that's managing the supply and the demand.
I just love the idea of like a couple of guys just like sitting around. It's just like, all right, we've only got 1 Narcan left, so who's going to the fucking moon? And it's just like, who's getting high as shit here and wasting the Narcan?
And the first day, girl says, like, there's three things that'll happen when you give someone Narcan. Either they'll be confused, they'll run away, or they'll try and fight you because you ruined their fucking high.
All three have happened at once.
To the same guy.
Yeah. Yeah, like the guys like are just like unconscious on the street, barely breathing. You give them Narcan, they're just like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like, bro, you ruined my Tuesday. It's like you were dying, you were dead.
Listen, we all have goals in life.
Dude, I was fucking just chilling, man. You don't even know.
I do like those open policy
Look how
ones.
high as a kite, and you brought me down, you fucking narc.
Narcan. That's why it's called Narcan.
It's not Narcant, it's Narcan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, if you were homeless and somebody had to come give you Narcan in America, would you get billed for it?
The taxpayer get billed for
You'd
it,
probably
probably.
get arrested for it.
So they give it to you.
Yeah, you'd
let-
probably get billed for it. Yeah.
you'd get it, so you'd die. You'd get it to keep living. They'd arrest you
Uh-huh.
and then give you a bill for it.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but suicide is a crime. So, like, if you try to kill yourself, straight to jail. Illegal
Exactly.
drugs, shockingly, also
It's
illegal.
not like Canada where they really, really, really want to kill you.
Oh, you're addicted? Kill yourself. We'll help you.
We'll help you. Yeah. That's some of my favorite bits.
We don't have government assisted suicide here.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah, I feel like
Listen,
Weirdly
It's called
pushy
cocaine,
government
it's called
assisted suicide.
It's also free. It's free, guys. You just sit in the pod.
it's free.
Sit in the pod, huff some gas,
Like
you'll be dead.
like when the veteran who said, "Hey, I'm really feeling down. Like I might kill myself," and the person's like, "Well, yeah, why don't you?"
We can help you with that.
Sounds like a great idea. I mean, it's up to you.
It was
A
your
government
idea.
employee in like a crappy suit just emerges out of the alley.
Yeah.
See, but then
When
like
did this alley
Well, that's
just get
what,
weird?
like, these
dark.
people
We're all
were
going to
considering. It's
hell.
like they would do assisted suicide for drug addicts because they couldn't get off it. And they're like, okay, we'll just kill them. It's like, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh.
It was. I think it was. It wasn't New York. It was one of the bigger cities up north where they were having a huge homeless problem, and
Canada.
they were like trying to host the Olympics or something. And so before like the inspector crew came there, they just went around town and collected as many homeless people as they could. They just sent their asses to Utah
Like,
on a bus and just sent them to Utah.
like with police just like escorting them. Like fuck
They should
off.
just send them all to Portland because that's where they already all are, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
They'd be everywhere though.
Portlandia.
Like I know.
Listen, the United States is depressing as hell. We got a lot going on.
I know
One bad- Three
California.
bad paychecks and I'm fucked. Like,
Yeah, basically. I know California. What was it? What was it?
Californication.
They're always not doing anything to fix up their streets. They're super cool with all the zombie homeless people, with all of the fucking drugs in their system. And the only time they ever bothered actually cleaning up their city was when Xi Jinping came
That's
around.
right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. And they said it was
And
like
it's all
Tell me coming
spotless.
over.
They said it was spotless.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, the people living there were like, this is the cleanest I've seen this city in years.
And then when he left, they just didn't give a fuck again.
Oh yeah, no, they just immediately stopped giving a fuck. Where's
Yeah, no, that's like every major city.
Oh, Alex.
Anytime there's a Colts game, like downtown is suddenly spotless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, did you see how quickly that the government stepped in to stop that fucking strike?
Dude, one day.
8 hours.
Single
No, not even one day. 8 hours.
They striked for 8 hours, that's it.
Yep.
That's
They're
Who were they
insane.
striking at? Who's
They're
who's on strike?
The
Both
two-
rail companies.
Well, both of the main rail companies, CN and CP, went on strike, and so there would be no like railway of anything, like anything going on at CN CP. So there was nothing being transported. Certain places they couldn't, like the trains weren't running for like pedestrians, like public trains, because they were on CN or CP tracks,
Oh damn!
and so they lost like hundreds of $1 million within like a day. And so
Yeah.
they had to kiss.
They say
Yeah.
they ship upwards of $1 billion in material
Yeah.
per day.
Yeah, and immediately they're like, we're going to arbitration right now! Like, now!
They got that
We
shit.
fucked
Take it
up.
from here.
They got that shit right back online.
Yeah. Yeah, you move your ass when,
The whole fucking country is counting on you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the only time they're interested in the
Aboriginals block the railway and want them help. Oh, it takes months to help them. It's like, the railroads are shut down? Oh my god.
Can't have that.
No.
That affects money. That affects my votes.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
That
That affects
Trudeau's
my wallet specifically.
Trudeau's not getting back any. Everyone's sick of him.
There's no shot. There's a no chance.
It's not like the big push like in the States with Kamala and that funny new old guy.
Hey, he is the new Midwestern coach, and everybody.
He's the new Joe Biden vice president, not President Joe
Yeah.
Biden, Vice President
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
Vice
It's the
President.
new, yeah. He's funny old white guy to black president
What a
2.0.
what a dynamic.
See, it worked last time. Yeah.
Just
What else?
rinse and repeat.
Oh, that reminds me of the strike. Was it? Because my cousin, they went on strike at the GM plant in Oshawa,
Okay.
and it didn't. I think that was almost as
As fast.
that last because they went on strike, and then all the big wigs from Detroit came up and was like, why the fuck are you taking steps? Like, we're on strike. It's like, give them whatever the fuck they want. We got to get this shit moving. We're losing money. And they're like, okay. No opportunities. Just give them what the hell they want. They got it.
The only other thing is, like, last year, I think there was a strike for the teachers that went on for fucking, like, 2 or 3 weeks. And it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man? Like, why can't you figure this shit out?
Yeah.
But it is just teachers.
Teachers are usually so replaceable.
It is just teacher. Well, it's teacher union. But,
Mhm.
Doug Ford came in, I think, and was just like, nope, time to end it. Give the fuck back to work.
Yeah. Honestly, Doug Ford should be a premier. He just should be the mayor of Toronto. Like, that's
100%.
all they're good at.
Yeah.
The amount of times he's just been trying to sell shit to random people. People are like, hey, you can't do that. It's like, oh, we're not going to build on the green belt. And then he said, and then he's already has like contracts with the companies who want to build on the only green land left in like the green belt and stuff. And like, what the fuck you talking about? I was like, ah, shit. No, that was
God damn
a
it,
good
we talked
idea.
about this.
Yeah.
That was really funny. He was like,
Yeah.
I've already sold big parts of it to other investor people. What do you
Yeah.
mean they can't build on it now?
Yeah. It's the green belt. Literally, it's made that for fucking agriculture.
Yeah.
You don't touch it.
This is not for you.
Yeah, but it looks pretty. It's like, yeah, because it's agricultural land.
What did agricultural land ever do for anybody, really?
Feed me.
It smells like poo. This shit grows out of it. I don't know.
The things that make the poo also make the food.
It's like eventually they're going to try and build on the Holland Marsh. It's going to fuck up like that entire area too, just for like all the farming there.
You know what would be better than seeing a bunch of shitty ass cows? A mall.
What if those are dying?
You mean the malls are dying or the marsh?
The malls.
Yeah, freaking COVID
I mean,
killed
yes,
off all the
both of
malls.
them.
I mean, to be fair, the malls died long before COVID was a thing.
Fact. It just sort of
Amazon killed the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's
know
a real
what? I think I'm gonna next time I'm gonna go to Upper Canada Mall because I haven't been there for years and I want to see how abysmal it might have become.
Which one?
I mean, if you
Canada.
want to be
Newmarket.
sad,
Dude,
you can
How-
go.
when was the last time you went?
I don't know.
Okay, so there's a whole new area called
The Lower Canada Mall.
not quite. The Market. And that place is bougie. It's great.
Oh, hey, Will, I kept trying to tell you that they have a Judge Dredd kill team.
They have a what now? A Judge Dredd what now?
They have Arbites. Hold on.
Nice.
Let me show. It's been out for a while. I think I sent it to you before.
I have Arbite files.
Yeah, but I want to show them the true ones.
I mean, are they real?
What?
Are they human?
God damn
I mean, why you gotta show him GW expensive plastic? Why can't you let a man sell a man some Arbites? I have the squad printed out right now.
How can our bites be real if our eyes aren't real?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't our eyes be real? Are you on shrooms?
No, it's the what's his fucking face?
Nah,
Will
he's
Smith's
not.
son.
He's not in Canada.
The joke is Will Smith's son.
Uh,
They have a
Now I
robot.
gotta find his
mask.
name. What was it that he fucking tweeted? How
But
can-
I'm excited.
I just keep seeing. That,
Okay, I got to admit, their Cyberdog looks way better than my Cyberdog.
Yeah.
aw.
Aw, Cyber Poochie.
Yeah. Even their BDSM guy looks fucking good too.
There we go.
Hold on, Will. Let me post.
Be real if your eyes aren't.
Yeah, like they have like a really odd crotch armor. That part's for sure. Just
What are you talking? What?
what? What are you talking about?
Why are you looking at their dick, man?
What are you talking? What did
Where
Clark
are you?
ever go?
Why would you
It's
have
standard
Mitchell looking
thoroughfare
at
for me.
I can't look at their dick. They got crotch armor.
But why are you talking
That's
about?
the whole purpose of the crotch armor, is to protect the male, is to protect it from the male gaze.
I'm just saying that.
Protect them from the male gaze. Huh?
Hey.
Tell me that's not the first thing you noticed.
The male gaze?
No, the crotch.
So does the dog have like amputated legs? And now
Yes, it's a Cyberdog.
and now he's got like cyborg legs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, he has cyber legs. He's a Cyberdog.
Cyborg dog.
Okay,
No, he's a tiger mastiff.
does he is that
Yeah, same difference. He's a Cyberdog.
is that a helmet or is that also his head?
No, that's his head.
That's his head.
Then why does he have ears that come out the top?
Because he still they just keep some parts, okay?
Why would you? What?
Because the ears are some of that is a crucial part of a good doggo, are his cute little ears.
Yeah,
They just
so
said-
they could pet the dog.
Arms
Yeah.
and legs are optional, but ears are mandatory.
Ears are
Okay.
Bro, his
There's
two.
a guy,
So
I mean, there's
I
also a
have to-
guy
I
who
have to-
rides a cyber horse.
Does
I
he
have
have
to make
ears?
my submission though, Connor,
Uh-huh.
because my Atlan Rough Riders are riding bears.
I have a question though. The guy in the top right, the one with the red like rifle, does he have to read all those fucking things all the time? That's all over him to make sure he doesn't shoot the wrong person, like go against the wrong contract. Like, why does he have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of paper with medallions like marked to him?
They're called purity seals, you fucking heretic.
Yeah, how long have you been with
That's it. I'm calling the Arbites on Alex.
Oh my god.
Look, I
And the
was
funny thing is,
never around this heresy. I had nothing to do with his heresy.
So Will, if you did want a squad of Arbites, I have Arbites. It's not exactly that. Like, I don't have the handcuffs. The handcuffs look kind of kinky.
Look, you're gonna tell me you don't have
How else are
handcuffs.
handcuffs supposed to look?
Casey,
And
look, here's
anywhere around you, you don't have
here's-
handcuffs.
here's the cyber horse.
There is not a single pair of handcuffs in my entire house.
Kink is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, it's not in the house. It's in the shed in the backyard.
Look, I don't need to encounter a kinky beholder. That is not what I want to be dealing with.
So what part of this horse is even supposed to be real? Like its ears, its tail, and its hooves?
Yeah.
Everything else
The
is
brain.
everything else is cyber horse? Bro,
Yeah.
why even have fucking the brain for the horse? You could just program a better brain.
Because it's cool.
No, that would be AI. You can't do that.
Why can't
No,
hold on?
it wouldn't be AI because it's an animal.
That's why they use the animal brain. He's asking why don't they just make an AI?
Oh.
No, I asked why can't
Because
it just
that's
be
legal.
programming?
That's illegal. You can't program shit. You have to use
That's
brains.
against the rules.
That's against the law.
Imagine you were just a horse and it was just like, alright, horse, we're gonna kill and take everything away from you.
That horse has been alive for probably 120 years.
Yeah. That horse
Look,
is
the horse
more
isn't
shit than you ever
dead.
will.
The horse isn't dead, the horse isn't dying, the horse is fine. If a little bit altered from what it used to be.
Just every now and then it gets its body completely crunched in battle and it's just like, we're gonna get you a new one, buddy.
We have the technology.
More or less, yeah.
We're just not gonna let
Necroprancer.
we're just not gonna let you die ever at all.
Yeah.
This is when the horse movie goes too far.
And he's just like, nay, no more.
Hey!
Too far, not far enough. We need to
Not
keep going and
good.
find out. We need to be sure.
Brother, let me die. I want no more.
Nay, brother. Nay.
I have had enough roots for a lifetime.
See, what if like Cyber Horse and Cyber Dog became friends?
Take me to
Aw.
the shed, brother.
You do the shit, brother.
I mean, for the horse, it would be the cyber glue factory. That's where they would send them.
There's not much of it left to be glue.
It's the cyber glue factory.
Oh man, what
If
if
you add cyber in front of it.
what if he was just built and somebody just like on the off day, like it was a Friday, but he was getting fired, so he was just like, fuck my job, and he was just like, yeah, this horse is gonna be built with thread locker, and it's just like, bitch, you ain't unscrewing one screw out of this whole fucking horse. Fuck this horse. It's my last day. Fuck you, horse.
You horse.
That's a villain origin story.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's for the horse or for the guy, but that's an origin story.
That a horse, 100%, because the guy goes home and he smokes crack, calls the hotline, and he assists suicides that day.
Brogel Door battle tank is $125? Jesus Christ.
Do you want one?
No, I don't do Imperial Guard. And also, I hear rumors that when the next Imperial Guard Codex is going to drop, that's going to be all Krieg as well, apparently.
Really?
Apparently.
They're making the popularity back. Like, people are like, man, you know that really popular faction that we haven't touched in decade?
Yeah. And we keep silently taking all their resin stuff off the website. It's like, yeah. You know. I mean, they already made the kill team, which you can do is pretty much just like a 10-man group. So they might as well. I mean, Praetorian Guards would be the best idea, but I don't think that's going to happen. Schedule set.
Yeah, I've got a question.
Answer Daily Dump.
Okay, so
Good question.
why is it that microwaves just go like beep beep beep? Ovens also go like like beep beep beep. But why the fuck do washers and dryers have chimes of fucking music? Like
Because before that, it was rain.
yeah, but that exactly like the oven. And exactly like the microwave.
Because I don't know if you've ever done chores a day in your life, but when you do laundry, you multitask and you do other chores at the same time.
So like you just need a distinct sound to know.
Yeah, so you know which one is which.
So then why can't they all be like different? Like why can't you have a microwave that plays piano?
I'm sure we're getting.
I to be honest, I never literally hear my microwave go off because I'm one of those people that pop it.
Oh, you
at
stopped
one
it
second.
before.
Or I'm
That's a
so
good
far
point.
away from it that I don't even hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like
No, I remember for a while there was a trend of like, here's how you completely turn off the sound to your microwave. Nobody wants to hear the microwave.
right.
Everyone wants to hear the
Exactly. So if everyone hates it, why can't they change it to a chime that they really like?
Because the chime that we really like is non-existent. It's silence.
It's
the chime
Freebird.
that we like.
It's Freebird. Make the microwave play Freebird.
Do
Then
like
we'd be
custom
thinking that our
ringtones.
laundry's done.
Do like custom ringtones that you can customize your different appliances.
That's it. That's it. That's the next fucking thing. That's it. You can
Where
make
you
just
can find that.
the what?
Every time I hear Freebird now, I just think of when we were in Florida and Alex was taking the
The video of the flag!
of the flag with Freebird's played. And then really Ron just goes for a second. I knew this guy was a nom. He tells the story.
And Ron had
Poor
no
memory.
idea it was happening, and it fit
Yeah.
so perfect.
Yeah.
That was great.
That's a core memory.
It went on for like a minute.
Mhm.
It was just like
Freebird's a long ass song.
right at the guitar solo. It's just like
Yeah, right the solo. Yeah.
I was just like, damn, that's a big ass flag. So I went to take a picture, but then I was like, damn, Freebird's really cooking, and I was just like, hell yeah.
It's really cooking.
So then I just fucking put it on video, and then Ron just started going off about this nom story, and I was just like, hell yeah, this is it. This is it.
This is what it means to be in America.
This is what America's like. Fuck the healthcare.
Core American memory.
Yeah. I just showed my cousin that. It's like, well, you have to watch this video. It's like, okay, this is the most American thing I've seen.
Oh, the only thing that was missing was a grenade launcher, fireworks, and a car crash.
See somebody eating a burger, but like that works.
Look, I guarantee there was a car crash within a 3-mile radius.
It's Florida.
I believe it. Yeah.
I believe it.
I wonder if I should post it and just be like the most American video ever.
Yeah. You should just put it on your Facebook.
I'll just put it on my YouTube and just leave it there and just watch it all
Yeah.
rack in.
Oh, you do have Bear Cavalry.
Yes, Bear Cavalry.
Are they Kislev?
They got crotch armor.
They are, in fact, Kislev. They're Kislev Kriegsmen.
Or would they be, that would make Australian, wouldn't they?
So technically, they're Australian, but they have gas masks, so I'm calling them Kriegers. But the Kriegers they don't have rules for the fucking horsemen.
No, they don't. You'd have to go back to the.
Oh no, they do. They have the Death Rider Squadron.
Yeah, Death Riders.
Sorry?
Or you use the rules for the Attilan Rough Riders.
I'm gonna use the Death Riders because I'm making a Krieger army.
Okay. Of Australian or Krieger?
No, Krieger.
A Krieger army using Vestroyan, I guess.
With
Well, like they've got the fuzzy hats, like
well, then
like Australian.
They're just festive
They're-
Kriegers.
They're cold weather Kriegers. Okay, they're riding bear. They're Kriegers riding bears. Okay, I want Kriegers riding bears.
based Russians are the Australians.
Yes,
Yes.
Why
I
does
don't
it sound like
Australians,
Australian then?
Australians?
Vostroyan,
Australians.
Okay,
like
I can hear now. You had to do the
Vostroynia. I also have 2 squads of Ratling snipers that are not Ratlings.
Do they have rattling guns?
No.
That's the other Krieger. The next kill team is going to be Ogrins and Ratlings on the same team.
Yeah.
It sounds hilarious.
So I'm gonna use the stats for Rattling snipers, but they're just guardsmen snipers.
Are Ratlings even still in the?
And I printed out the Arbite squad just because I liked the look of them.
Mhm.
But they're literally just gonna be a second Krieger squad.
Just for reference, I can only find one case of this where somebody replaced their microwave beep with the Windows XP startup sound.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
That's great.
There's
Glorious.
a video to go with it, but hold on. I can see if it's...
It's just unassigned character copy of Saint Seiya. Level 17 Loxodon.
Oh, that's actually
Steven's
Seiya's
character.
in Steven's character. I mean, yeah, in my campaign.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
probably just mixed up and yeah.
No, he that's just an open campaign slot. He uses that way he can piggyback off of Caleb's unlocks.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh my god, this is actually really good.
But yeah, I still need to print out one more lemon and a heavy Gorgon, which I might not do. I might not do the heavy Gorgon tank transport, and I might just do another lemon. Because it can have 6 lemons.
It sounds like you're saying
It's
lemon
leaning.
is like the thing you use for lemonade.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's a leanin'. It's supposed to be leanin' Russ, but I just prefer calling them lemons because it pisses people off.
Like Tifling instead of Tiefling.
Yes.
I have noticed that.
When do you think you'll do that Narlock?
Oh, that's right. I gotta do that now. I've got more resin coming in. Which one did you want?
The one that's kind of like the hammerhead with this like hammerhead head, you know,
With the hammer for the head.
with the hammerhead.
Butter dog. The dog with the butter. Butter dog.
It's got like a it's literally got a hammerhead. I'll find it again. I just gotta go.
No, I've got it. I've got it.
Yep.
Hammerhead body. Right arm, left arm.
Yeah.
I feel like I did
Arlock,
this one.
anvil head.
I feel like I did this one already.
Did you?
Probably not. I just feel like I did. Oh, that's the difference. Those legs are one piece. That's the difference. I've got more resin coming in tomorrow, so I'll print that one off. I think the only weird part is going to be the crute in the chair is going to be a weird print to finish.
Yeah.
Everything else should be pretty easy. Like, because the body, I'm just going to have the supports on the bottom side.
Oh, he's backwards. That's kind of weird.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna head off though, but I'm excited for next week, and we're gonna get it started.
Yeah, I'm excited too.